Hey, yo, Connor, what's good? How you doing this week, brother?
Bro, how's it going? How's it going, man? My man.
You know, that's a great question you just asked me. And let me tell you this. Today on episode 5 of the podcast, I am coming in with heaters, okay? I have a lot of shit to say. That's a little early to start swearing for the sake of the algorithm, but let me tell you this. I'm coming in jets blazing. All right. I am hitting the runway too hot. I'm landing upside down like a Delta flight. I have a lot to say.
Brother, let me tell you, I have fallen into a bit of a rabbit hole, a bit of a couple rabbit holes,
Oh, you
actually.
got some rabbit
Um,
holes?
Yo, a fucking witch talk, witchstagram, dude. I'm
Oh,
I'm
sure.
fucking hexed right now, and Fey traps. Have you know about some Fey traps?
Oh, not the
I have
Fey
fallen
traps.
in to the fucking gold mine of content.
Brother, I am familiar with Fey traps. I am not lore ready with the Fey traps. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm ready to
Yeah, so
fucking bring
we.
it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we have some stuff to talk about. Do you want to pop off first or should I pop off first? Because I
Hey,
won't forget.
I think I started the last episode and kind of went guns blazing, so I'm gonna let you take the floor.
Yeah,
Tell
okay,
me what's
good. Yeah,
going on.
I appreciate that, Senator. I will claim my time. So here's where we're at. Now, listen here. I have a lot to say. As you know, I have done this thing in the past. I have done this thing in the past. Me and my boys, you've been there many, many times. Many a time, we do a movie night on Friday nights. We in the Discord. We do a movie night for the boys, and we hang out for a little bit, and then we watch a movie, and then we hang out for a little bit, and then we go to bed. That's kind of the vibe. That's the dream. That's kind of how
Yeah,
it goes.
sometimes we don't even go to bed.
Sometimes we don't go to bed. Now, I don't know if you recall, the reason that started originally was because I was having a conversation some years ago on stream with the boys, and it came up that video game movies are all bad. Every live action adaptation of a video game, really, really bad. Now,
Yeah.
I got a. Which, by the way, that actually lit a new fire under my tush. I got a different thing. Oh, it's fine. I'm splitting into too many directions. So here's the thing. I was talking about live action adaptations of games, right? So, for example, what I'm not talking about is that Tetris movie that's the story of how Tetris got made. Right? That's not a Tetris movie. It's a movie about Tetris's production.
Sure.
Right. Now, if it was a movie wherein blocks fell from the sky and you cleared lines, that's a Tetris movie. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
diff.
yeah.
Right. So, okay. So, the idea wasn't just to have a movie night with the boys. The idea was to watch, and I mean this literally, every video game adaptation film ever made. Just all of
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Straight through. One a week, bang, 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 until we get through it all. And there has been some stinkers, brother. They're
Oh, yeah.
bad. And some surprisingly good ones. I don't know if you've seen the Dead or Alive fighting game movie from I don't know what year even, but like it's got Jamie Lee Curtis, Jamie Presley in it. Anyway, Dead or Alive is tight. That's a fun movie. It's not a great cinema piece, fun movie. So there's some gems in there, you know. The Tekken movie wasn't good, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, we sat through it and it was like fun. We had a fun time. There's some movies that are fine in those movies, right? There's some fine ones. But now here's the problem, okay?
Okay.
Here's the
I'm
problem.
listening. I'm listening. I'm holding space.
Some of those movies are really, really bad. Like really bad.
Yes.
And the idea in my heart, the idea of an adaptation, in my heart, the idea of an adaptation is that you're taking the source material and translating that to the screen. Right? Now, it correct me if I'm wrong, it would not be a translation literally in like a linguistic sense if you gave me a book in Cyrillic and then I lit it on fire and rewrote it by hand. Just guessing. That wouldn't be a translation. That'd be me writing a new book, right?
Yeah, I kind of vibe with that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like when I see like, you know, when I see for example, when I see a movie that is like the Doom movie with The Rock and that guy from The Boys whose name I always forget, but I actually like that actor a lot.
The fucking Monster Hunter movie too. Fuck off.
Dog Monster World with Mila Jovovich. That
Such
movie
a
was bad, dude.
such a dumb fucking idea. Do you know? I think we talked about this a long time ago, not on the pod, I don't think, but
Yo.
they greenlit a Gundam movie. It's not really game related, but it's like anime movie
Sure,
related.
sure,
They
sure, sure. It's
a
it's a live
Hollywood
adaptation
studio,
of a thing. Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
Hollywood studio has greenlit the adaptation of a Gundam movie.
That's so funny.
It's gonna be so fucking dumb.
Yes, it will be bad.
It will be dumb as fuck.
It'll be really bad.
Actually,
It'll be bad, and I bet it'll take pieces of the lore from several different series that are unrelated.
the only way it'll be good. The only way it'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying throw Amuro out the window. Fucking pussy. I don't want to listen to him cry all the time.
Yeah.
I'm saying a 4-part movie series adapted from
Yeah.
Gundam Wing.
Here's the problem with what you just said. You're already wrong in the sense that you think it's going to be based on anything Gundam related.
Oh, I know. It's probably going to be more it's going to be like Pacific Rim meets Transformers meets some like cringe fucking. Obviously, they're going to make something that sells toys. That's the only reason why you make a Gundam series in 20.
Nope.
No.
Nope. No. Absolutely not. You know who they're making it for? Me either, dude. It's not for anyone who wants to buy goddamn toys.
No, for sure.
Because old cartoons, they want to sell toys. You know what didn't factor into the production of the Mattel Battleship movie? Selling more copies of the board game Battleship. Do you know what I mean?
Hey,
Rihanna just signed on to that shit for no reason. They just made that fucking movie. They're not trying to sell more copies of Battleship, dude. They were just like, this is a tight idea.
Well, you know what Hasbro did do, though? GG's on Hasbro.
Oh, did I say Mattel? Yeah, Hasbro. Thank you.
Yeah, Hasbro. Good on them, you know. Make a Transformers movie in 1986. You kill off the old toy line. You can just introduce new toys.
Yeah, but the problem is they're not going to even acknowledge. Imagine if a Transformers movie came out today and it was all about like some fucking goofy ass kid and his hot girlfriend that works on cars. And you'd be like, what is this about? Why is she with him? Why is this film happening? And then I would remind you, that's Shia goddamn LaBeouf and Megan Fox. That's how it works now. That's how it works nowadays. All right. So like, listen.
And there's explosions, and the U.S. military is involved for no reason. God damn it! And you're gonna like it.
John Cena was in Bumblebee, who's by the way a heel now. That's crazy. I don't even watch wrestling, and that's crazy.
It's fucking hilarious.
Anyway, I'm getting too crazy. Listen, I'm getting to it. So here's my issue. Okay, here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. Because we were watching every video game movie, and because a lot of them are bad, all right, a disproportionate number of movie nights that we have sat through as a group have been movies where we're just like chopping it up, making fun of the movie, blah. Yeah. And that's easy when you don't really care about the source material. That's easy when you don't care about the source material.
Yeah, true.
But if you do care about the source material, it is mentally like stubbing your toe and ripping off your fingernails. It is unbearable.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like what was that movie with it might have been Timothy Olyphant and somebody else. I forget. It was like a Dungeons and Dragons movie or a World of Warcraft movie or something.
Did you guys watch the World of Warcraft movie? Because that was in my mind. Because I don't think I've seen it in theaters, but I don't know if you guys watched it or not.
Was that
Surely, right?
We watched it. That was World of Warcraft, right? No, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But the point is, we watched a lot of stinkers, and a lot of those materials I don't care about.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. I can appreciate some shit. But there are two things that came out of these movie nights that. All right, hear me out.
I am holding space. I'm listening.
I asked Babe.
I'm there.
I asked Babe recently. I asked her because of this thing. I'm gonna ask you now also because of the same thing that I'm gonna explain.
Okay, sure.
What is the worst movie you've ever fucking seen in your life?
Oh, fuck
me.
The
single worst movie. What is the movie you hated the most?
Hold on. I need to do a quick Google.
Please.
But I think I know the movie.
Yeah, Babe was having trouble coming up with it. She had to there's some rigmarole, look at a list, reverse engineer. She couldn't have, the one didn't click in her brain off the top. There wasn't one real standout worst movie. I have one.
I have one, but it was such a shitty movie. I repressed it all in my brain, and I don't know the title of it.
That's really funny. Who's in it?
I couldn't tell you who was in it.
That's also
It was
really
a movie
funny.
I saw in high school,
Okay.
and I'm trying.
Oh, Toy
So
Story
what?
3 in your biology
No.
class on a sick day. I assume that's a canon event for every human, right? Is that we all had to watch Toy Story in a class because the teacher was hungover.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if hangover is the right word, but definitely
Or sick, or whatever.
Magic School Bus a lot. I don't know if you guys watched Magic School Bus quite a bit.
Oh, sure.
That was like the go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what fucking movie. I just instantly saw it just now. Have you ever seen the movie Salt?
Salt. What, Angelina Jolie?
Salt.
No? Who the fuck was in Salt? Charlize Theron?
It
Who the
might
fuck
be
was in Salt? I can
Um,
picture the box art. I know the movie. I haven't seen it. I do know the movie.
Angelina Jolie, yeah.
It is Angelina Jolie.
As
Okay, yeah.
Evelyn Salt.
Mhm.
I walked
Yeah.
out of the theaters in that movie.
That's tough.
I was with I was with friends.
Really?
I did not drive there myself. I walked out of the theater and sat in the lobby till it was done. I couldn't.
That's so funny.
It was the shittiest thing I've ever seen personally in a theater, because like I can't say the shittiest thing I've ever seen in my own living room because I can just turn it off, you know what I mean? If there was something shitty, I'm not watching it, right? Because then what's the point? Right? But yeah, that's probably one of the worst movies. Though, last week you did make us sit through fucking Zombies 3, and that was kind of a fucking shitty movie.
You didn't like Zombies 3?
Zombies 1 and 2 kind of slapped. Zombies 3 had good music, but fuck me if that whole story wasn't just the worst piece of fucking shit I've ever sat through. I'm so sorry.
That's crazy,
I said it,
brother.
Look, I said it. Look, I'm even giving space for the fact 1 and 2 were kind of okay, unironically.
I liked all 3, if I'm gonna be real, but definitely 3 was like the weakest of the 3.
It was the worst, not only in makeup but fucking set design. And it's crazy to me that they wrote fucking bangers for that movie, but everything else was shit. It's crazy, right? Because you think, okay, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna write some off the wall kind of bangers. Because I'm gonna say this, that movie has probably the best music out of all 3 movies, in my opinion.
I said it. I think I would probably lean in an agreement with that. 2 was really good musically. 2 was really good.
Or 2 had one song, and we all know what song that is because it's the main. 2 had one song. 3 was kind of like banger, 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 banger. Really? You know what I mean?
Damn, you're
just
in there.
Straight.
Okay.
Look, I thought like 1 and 2 were cheesy as fuck, but I wasn't really nodding my head at a lot of them. Number 3, brother, I was literally like, I can't watch this anymore, so I'm gonna do something else. I had it up on the second screen, but I wasn't like paying attention. But I was bopping. I was like, if you're listening, audio listeners, I'm bobbing my head. I'm weaving, dodging and weaving. I'm just bobbing.
Hell yeah. Audio listeners, he is vibing right now.
It was a fucking bop. It was a good, unironically, it was a good fucking movie for the music. Yeah. Everything else,
I'll tell you what. For Pride Month this year, we're gonna be watching all of the Descendant movies.
I am. You caught me off guard with that one. You want to explain? Are we explaining
the premise of the films? Have you never seen them?
No.
Yeah, so it's like all of the iconic Disney characters had like kids and then grandkids and then great grandkids or whatever.
No, we're not doing that.
It's like Zombies, but Disney, but it's like Ariel's great granddaughter, and she's like half mermaid, half pirate or something. I don't know the whole premise, but like it's like they're out here doing up their like Descendants type shit.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Could we not.
Sorry, it's locked in.
Hold on 1 second. I'm calling Jamie right now. I'm calling Jamie. Jamie, could you get in touch with Lily and ask if we could not fucking do this, please? Thank you. Thank you.
I think Jamie will relay to you that Lily is extremely excited about it and she cannot wait.
Fuck me. For Pride Month? You're doing this on Pride Month? Is this? Are you?
Black History Month already
saying? Are you just saying you hate gays?
Yeah, you said it.
Siri, get Skate on the phone.
I didn't say that. Excuse me? Calling in the reinforcements, 2v1? Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
As a result of this watching every video game movie thing, and you understand,
Sure.
you relate to the concept, right? Of
oh my God. Actually, I'm so sorry. I lied to you. It was not salt.
Oh, okay.
No, it was
Wasn't
the
it
20
Flux?
No, it was the 2011 movie Sucker Punch.
God, fuck that entire movie with what's her head, with the Australian girl with the blonde wig.
Fucking terrible. Yeah, no, I walked out of it was Sucker Punch. It wasn't salt. It was Sucker Punch. I'm
Emily
so sorry.
Browning? Is that her name?
Fuck, I don't know, but it was Sucker Punch.
Ellie Browning, Emily Browning, Ellie Goulding.
Yeah, no.
Ellie Goulding is the singer.
It was Sucker Punch. Yeah, it was Sucker Punch. 100% Sucker Punch. I just saw the art, the cover art, and I remember I had the same thought I did when I was walking in and the big poster was on the wall. When I saw it, I was like, this looks like fucking shit.
Yeah. And it's bad. And it's really, 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 really bad. And it's crazy that it's bad. It's so crazy you just said that, because I literally was just talking to Babe recently and mentioned how much I hated that movie. In the context of, hey, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? That movie came up for me. Fuck Sucker Punch. I agree with you completely. Audio listeners, I said that, and homie actually is dying over it. You couldn't hear it, you couldn't see it, but trust me, he was not pleased about what I said. He was doubled over. It was bad. Now, here's where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
How would you feel if someone told you, hey, you got to watch Sucker Punch 2 all the way through soon?
Nope. Couldn't.
Yeah,
couldn't pay
right.
me.
Yeah, right.
The only way I would do that is if we had a movie night where we took we had a month where we took everyone's most hated movie and we watched it as like a thing we were doing.
Yeah.
If we did that, that would be fine, because then like we could all see how fucking terrible these movies were. But also, you know what? If we were gonna pick like the worst movie we've ever watched in movie night, Ghostbusters 2 kind of is up there for me.
Really?
Well, I think we all agree. Ghostbusters 2 was kind of fucking shit.
It was kind of shit, but worst ever? I mean, it was like...
Well, in movie night.
Okay.
It was pretty bad.
All right. Okay. I respect it. I'm just thinking of some of the shittier video game movies, and I'm like, would I watch one of those or Busters 2? Maybe Busters 2.
Well, there's also a span of a year or whatever where I wasn't probably around for movie nights. I probably did miss some of those. But the ones I've been around for, right?
Yeah, that movie was really, really, really bad compared to the other Ghostbusters movies. Compared to some of the other stuff we've watched, oh my goodness gracious!
So what about you? What's your like worst movie you've ever actually like seen, bar none?
You asked, brother.
Ready. I'm fucking ready for it. I'm fucking ready.
The
bitch.
like 2021 Mortal Kombat movie. The live-action Mortal Kombat from 2021 is the single worst movie I've ever seen for a billion reasons. And you know me, dude. I don't like villains.
I know you.
I dislike them. I'm protag guy, Mr. Protag, like heroes, Mr. Protag man. I love heroes.
And you know what's funny? Guy. You're a hero guy. You're a hero guy.
Yeah.
However, you're the most villain aligned person, though.
I'm fucking sorry.
You hate the law, anarchy all the time. Steal whatever you can. No, for real. You're kind of villain-sided.
The law. You
hate the law.
Some laws.
You hate a lot of laws.
Yeah.
When the law makes you do something you don't want to do, you hate that. And that's pretty much everything.
Listen, Captain America had to fight the government too, all right?
Okay.
And that's me. If anything,
Okay, the
I'm
government didn't
Captain
turn you into
America,
a
dog.
weapon. The government didn't turn you into a weapon.
Not that you know about. The government
I'm
certainly has
just
forced my
saying.
hand, if that's what we're saying.
I'm just saying you could be a little less anarchist and be fine, you know?
I hear you, but hey, fuck the man. Scream 187 on a motherfucking cop, boy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, point
That's
is,
so funny.
ACAB, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Not that you're a bitch, but like in general, as I'm just,
No, I
have
am a bitch.
aggression.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, not you.
No.
But
Maybe.
most villain aligned. Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not saying the most villain aligned. I'm just saying very heavily villain aligned in your thought process. I'm not saying you're committing crimes.
You know what someone called me recently and stuck with, and they keep calling me it? Because you know some D&D a little bit, right?
I do, yeah.
They keep saying that my alignment is lawful chaotic, and that makes me so annoyed.
Well, lawful is wrong, definitely. Chaotic, true. Lawful, no.
What? Okay, I've taken that test like 1,000 times. Lawful good is the thing I get every time.
You're lying on the test.
I'm literally not.
The test.
I'm literally not.
Yeah, I can write all the answers down too and just put B on everything and like.
No. I am literally lawful good. I will say, last time I did it, I was 1 point away. It was like almost a tie, but it was a 1 point difference, right?
I think
whereas lawful good was the one, and then lawful evil was the second one. But
I think I'm gonna use my break the fourth wall card for the stream. Chat, what do we think? I think he's fucking lying, right? I think he's fucking lying.
I will do it live with y'all.
He's fucking lying, right?
Oh
he's definitely not lawful good.
He's a liar. I actually am lawful good, dude.
I don't think so.
Here's what you're not considering. Here's what you're not considering. If
we use the rule book, if we use 5e, if we use the rule book, if we go down your personality traits, and what you believe, you are not lawful.
I am lawful good. And I'll tell you what,
never.
here's the problem.
Okay.
Here's the problem. Here's the issue is that you are being too Eurocentric. You're considering a particular set of laws and thinking I don't adhere to those laws. I rigidly adhere to laws, just not the legal ones. I am beholden not to the laws necessarily of a particular land, but I have a pretty strict set of internal rules that I follow. And also, I would argue that generally speaking, here's the thing, if I was the leader of a nation, I would follow every law. Because they'd all be laws that make sense. You know what I mean? But like, am I not lawful because I jaywalk? That doesn't make it. You can be lawful jaywalking.
I feel like a lawful good character, you would just follow the law because it's the law. Not because you want to or not because you agree. A lawful good character follows the law because it's the law, not because he follows what he wants to follow. I think you're not lawful good and you've tried to trick the system and us.
I'm definitely not.
And us.
Oh my god. I'm not tricking anybody. I am the most lawful good dude out.
Agama, TV, I need your input. Is this factually correct, or is he trying to pull one over on us?
The test thing? They were there.
I think did they agree, or were you
I got some
bombing
pushback.
up the test?
I got some pushback on the result.
Of course you got pushback.
But I didn't get pushback on my answers. I only got pushback on the result. I'll put that out there. I did not get pushback on my answers. I did get pushback on the result. Also, I'm so lawful, dude.
You're pretty chaotic. You're like a force of chaos.
Okay. A force of chaos is tight, but also
you're pretty chaotic. I've known you for a while. Brother, I've known you for a while. I've known you since the fucking Subnautica days. You're a little chaotic.
Brother.
I'm
Okay.
chaotic, so at least
what?
I'm not lying about it. You know what I mean?
I'm
You,
not
on the other
lying
hand,
about
we
it
need to
either.
get you. We need to get you. Like, it's
Oh my
okay.
god.
It's okay to be chaotic. You know?
Okay, I will, since we broke the fourth wall, I will say it wasn't chaotic good that was only 1 or 2 points away. It was lawful evil. I was definitely lawful either way.
You're not evil, I don't think,
Let's be
but
clear
definitely
about
chaotic.
it. Let's be clear about it. But
Mm-hmm.
there isn't even such a thing as lawful chaotic, is my point.
No, chaotic good. That's what.
No,
That's
but
what
people, they've been calling me lawful chaotic. That ain't even a thing. That ain't even on the chart.
Maybe you made your own thing. You know what I mean? Maybe
my
you
god,
fucking.
I'm the one guy.
You're the one guy. You're the one guy that DMs the fucking dungeon master or the game master right before the session and goes, "Hey, like, can I do this? I know it's not like in the rules, but like, I feel like I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of, I'm just kind of like this. Can I just, can I just be like this, please? I know it's not like in the rules, but like, I want to be special and like, I'm just kind of."
I am so annoyed that I've done that.
I know you fucking done that because I
I'm
goddamn
so
know you.
annoyed that I've done that. Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know what I did one time? You know what I did before a session one time?
What'd you do?
I haven't played DBD. I haven't played D&D that much. I've only played a tiny little itty bitty one campaign with some homies like 11 years ago or what, 12 years ago. But little exposure. But you know what I did message though? Do you know what I did ask though? I was like, "Excuse me." I sent a little DM to the GM. I was like, "Excuse me. Do we agree that mayonnaise is a liquid? And if so, what is the combustion point of that? What would you say is the combustion point of mayonnaise?"
You know what I would send back to you if you sent me that? I'd say, you know what? I think we're taking this week off.
Well, because hear me out. I also had a follow-up question of how hot a magical fireball is. What's the temperature of a fireball level 1 spell?
Well, don't you know the temperature kind of by the color of the fire? Because like fireball is usually like a dark red, like a kind of like a reddish fire.
They're a bit
right?
reddish. They're a bit reddish. But I'm saying is it magical fire that's like not necessarily, thermally in sync with what we would think of as traditional chemical fire, because maybe it's conjured so it's not hot, maybe it's kinetic energy, it's like a concussive force thing as opposed to like a thermal heat transference. I don't know the rules. However, I did learn that there's an item in D&D that generates X amount of any liquid you prefer daily. And I just thought to myself, well, that seems like it could be a napalm cannon if you shoot mayonnaise at the enemy and cast fireball. Because mayonnaise is egg yolks and oil sure does combust, and it's hard to wipe oil off, and it burns. And it's like a little oil gun, but mayonnaise though, you can also use it on cooking oil. Yeah, it's like
it's not going to combust.
It does combust.
Not like how we would think a regular something oil.
Yeah, shit catches fire, brother.
I guess.
It has a flash point. It catches fire, dog.
Yeah, but
mayonnaise. So I happen to note that item generates liquid. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, why wouldn't you just generate real oil, like crude oil or some other combustive, lighter fluid? The problem with that is that I don't want something that has that level of accelerant. I want something that burns a little slower and is hard to wipe off and probably is going to cause you a lot more damage than that over time. And it just happened to be, right? Plus, mayonnaise is a lot of air. It's a whipped thing. There's a lot of air in it, so you can throw it better. And when it hits, it
that
goes
is true.
around. Yeah, so anyway, I made this Mayo-napalm cannon one time. So yeah, sure. I do that a little bit in D&D, a little bit. I do message the DM a little bit questions. I have done that before.
I, again, going back to the whole chaotic good, I think you do hover around that quite a bit.
I feel like it's lawful to ask those questions instead of just letting it rip.
Mayonnaise. Here's the thing, right? A mayonnaise
Uh-huh.
napalm cannon. It's
Uh-huh.
kind of
Uh-huh.
chaotic. I look.
Is it?
I'm not gonna say you're evil. I'm not giving you the evil like mark, right? I'm not saying chaotic evil.
Uh-huh.
I do think you will never beat the chaotic allegations.
Okay. I will say, you know what my motivation was to use mayo? If it helps.
What?
Because you can only make X amount per day. And like not every day you're combating, but sometimes when you're combating, you're gonna want more mayos than like maybe you could make in a day. So like you could stockpile it, and then if you don't get into combat, you can make potato salad.
So I just think that's chaotic. You know what I mean? Like,
Is it, or am I like mise en placing? You know what I mean? Am I just like really on top of my? I really like potato salad and napalm. You know what I mean?
I think if we're in a D&D campaign and you're trying to actively figure out if different food ingredients could be used as like makeshift weapons in a pinch, I think that is a chaotic trope. I think that's a chaotic thing someone chaotic would do.
Is it?
It sounds a little chaotic.
Well.
So I'm not saying you lied on the test, but I'm saying the test was not a good test if it didn't.
I get lawful good every time. I'm a Gryffindor in the Pottermore quiz every time.
Oh, fucking K. Yeah, we were all Gryffindor because that's like the best.
We weren't all Gryffindor. Some of these motherfuckers out here are Hufflepuff. Some of these motherfuckers out here Slytherin. Surely there was a Ravenclaw somewhere.
Yeah, if you have a friend that gets Slytherin, I don't think we're really that close. You know what I mean? I think there's something wrong. There's something going on.
If someone gets Slytherin and they're like, that's tight because they're not evil, I'm like, let's take a look at that, though.
Well, look at this.
Let's take a look at that, though. You know what I mean? However, the worst movie I've ever fucking seen is Mortal Kombat 2020 or 2021. I forget what year that movie came out. But here's the problem. They're coming out with a Mortal Kombat 2. And I mentioned that to Babe, and she was like, well, we got to watch the first one so we all have the context.
Yeah.
And she's right. She is right. So now I am psychologically buckling up to watch Mortal Kombat 2021 again. And do you know, again, I'm a hero guy. I'm the hero guy.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad a movie has to be for me to be like, the best part was the villain? Do you know how bad a movie has to be for me to say that?
Look, I had to sit through Warcraft, the Warcraft movie. So, like, I understand. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think the Warcraft movie was that bad. But when it came out in that time period, the amount of better movies with better CGI was kind of crazy.
Dog.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Yeah. When you see, and I don't know if you're like this too. When I see a movie, the only movie I can think of at the moment that really struck me as like, this is bad, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Awful.
What's his face's kid? They tried to do like a hologram type vibe where the kid was like talking through the hologram, and it looked like it was a fucking green screen. Your green screen on stream looked better.
Yes.
Effects wise than the fucking shit they tried to pull on that.
Yeah.
And you know, you could say, this is like creative direction. It turns out, no, it's not creative direction. They just cut the time they had to do that in half, and the movie just it would seem like if you cut the budget and the time a team has to make graphics for a movie, it would seem like that movie becomes worse.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Now, then I take this back to Warcraft. I saw the Warcraft movie, and like, you know, like it was story-wise was okay, you know? And then you see the orcs and you see the other stuff going on, and you're like, oh, what the fuck did you all do? Why? Yeah, kind of tough. A situation there. So yeah, bad CGI can ruin a movie for sure.
When we say chaotic, do we mean, what do we mean by that? What do we mean by that though? I guess is my question. What do we mean by that though?
You know the best thing I can. You know how I answer this question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a reflective surface around you? Do you have your phone near you? Put your phone up in the air.
CD.
Are you? Can you see yourself through the CD? Can
Yeah.
you like see yourself through the CD?
I can.
What you're looking at is chaotic.
All right. Okay. Audio listeners, I held up a CD and looked at myself. I saw my reflection. Audio listeners, I saw my reflection. I didn't like that bit. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
He's got jokes. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Right. I
don't think that's a bad thing.
I can't think of anything I've done in my personal life that would align with chaotic, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, that's a fucking lie. Audio listeners, he has his fucking hands up to his face and he's trying not to burst out in laughter because he knows what he just said is a fucking lie. He's fucking lying and he's trying to hold back his laughter because he's fucking lying right now. He's gaslighting you.
I don't know that I have anything
You're
that comes to
gaslighting
mind.
all of us.
Me? I'm gaslighting.
I've never been so gaslit in my life.
If you could provide, say, one example of a chaotic thing that I have done, just any one example.
Beau, I say this respectfully.
Uh-huh.
Do you see how many fingers I'm holding up right now?
Yeah. Audio listeners, he's holding up 10 fingers.
I only have 10 of these.
Uh-huh.
I would need multiple hands spanning multiple 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
Just one thing.
To list out.
Just one. Just one.
Marshmallow, pepperoni, pizza.
A different one.
Chocolate, ramen, s'mores
Not
ramen.
food related.
S'mores ramen. Not food related? He can't stop laughing. He can't stop laughing because it's actually the entire Yu-Gi-Oh days.
In modern history. Recent.
Everything.
I'll tell you what,
my goodness.
Okay, but the s'mores ramen was goated though.
It didn't look very good. I mean, I didn't eat it, right? But like, it didn't look very appetizing.
No, but the s'mores ramen was goated though. But no, well, okay, hold on. But I think that, well, wait, okay, audio listeners, we don't have a way for me to show you what I'm talking about. But I will clarify for the audio listeners. S'mores ramen was made from scratch. Okay. It was a graham cracker broth, like a milk and graham cracker, like honey broth. The noodles were handmade chocolate noodles. Okay. It did have toasted, like the charred marshmallow skins and also like gooey marshmallow bits. All right. And yeah, there was some cute little graham crackers and for garnish in there. There was some cute little graham crackers. And I'll tell you what, it was goated. That shit was really, really, really good.
Look, I'm just saying, right? You know, I'm your biggest supporter. I've been around. We've flown across, you know, the globe together a couple times. I've been around for a while,
circumnavigated, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the first mods that have, right? Like one of the one, if not the first mod, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here a while. You know, people don't have the context. I've been with this guy for quite a long time.
Yep.
I don't have a list in front of me that says every single chaotic thing he's done, but I know this man. Sometimes I even do things before he even asks because I know what he's about to ask.
That has happened.
Because I know this man so well. And when you know someone so well, I think, like, this isn't a stranger. This isn't someone I don't know. This isn't someone I've spent only a couple hours with. This is someone We've stayed up watching cringe streams together. We have stayed up talking about life together.
We have done
that. We have done a lot of things together.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Everyone, take the flyer on this. Fucking chaotic. There are a lot of allegations you can beat. Trust me. There's a lot of them. You can beat a lot of allegations. The one allegation you're not beating. The one allegation you're not running away from. The one allegation you're not just gonna, okay, podcast is over, I'm gonna go back to my regular schedule. The one thing you're not gonna do is tell me you're not chaotic. And that's okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
I feel like
chaotic good is a good thing. You're just chaotic, but you're good. You're a force of chaos.
Like when people say chaotic.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are your panels done yet?
I need to make them cuter, but they're in there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they in there or not? Because I don't see the podcast thing in there. And I know you've been talking about that for a while. Is it really?
Yeah.
When did you update that?
I don't know. It's in there. You want to go look?
There? I don't know.
You want to go look?
I'm looking right now.
Feel free, please.
You know what's not in there? Kind of funny. You should say that.
I'll screenshot it right now.
Oh yeah? Now, I've had your page up before we started streaming. Now, if I click refresh on this. Have you just added this in the last 5 to 10 minutes?
You would have heard me type.
No. No,
what?
No. Don't. No, you're not gonna gaslight me on this. Nuh-uh.
What do you mean?
I had your fucking stream pulled up before we hit live on OBS.
You would have heard me type, bro. Hey, the homies,
audio listeners,
visual watchers.
Gaslit right now, audio listeners. I'm being gaslit right now. I am going to
visual watchers. You can't see it, but in our source preview, the camera is not cropped, and homie can see my hands. I haven't typed since we started this. I'm laughing. I want to clarify, audio listeners. Yeah. Audio listeners, I'm laughing because Connor's making an insane face right now.
I will not.
Well, what? Hey, real
fine.
Quick. Hey, real quick. Is it in my panels or not?
Was it in your panels before you went live today?
Yeah.
How soon before you went live today?
My sense of time is bad.
You're chaotic. You're chaotic. Conversation. Case
chaotic. How am I chaotic for that? What do you mean?
Can't do it.
Excuse me?
No,
it is. Hey, is it in my panels or not?
Chaotic.
I take that as a yes.
I can't stand you.
for what conceivable reason?
For what conceivable reason? He says.
I don't know what that means.
I got you.
It's in my panels. Hey, and did you notice it's not even just in my panels? It's also in like the links in the about me that is above.
That
the
is
panels.
cute. That is cute.
Yeah.
You must have hit that on the sneaky sneak because I did have your stream pulled up before this.
Sure.
How many days has it been there? Because it hasn't been days. It's been a couple hours, maybe.
I think
it's been right before we hit live.
Today's Friday. I think that was last night. That was Thursday night.
Maybe. I might give you that. This doesn't change anything. You're chaotic. It does look good,
because I remember saying earlier to Babe, "Hey, remind me to change my panels."
You could deal with maybe
because the sizes are. Yeah, right. The sizes are a little. Yeah, because I do it on a 1440 monitor, and I get that most people are on 1080, and on 1080 it looks conceivably worse.
Yeah, it's very long. It's very long ways. Your panels, it's going this way a lot.
Right. Yeah. Yep. If you recall, in like 20, 2020 or 2021, the
Mm-hmm.
panels were in 3 columns, like hard locked to 3 columns every time.
Yeah, and then you can change the columns now.
Well, the columns are like automatic or whatever.
No, actually, you can change that. You can add spacers in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you see how mine is. That's because I
Sure.
have 2 rows, one on this side, one on this side. Audio listeners, the left and right side, far left, far right, of just blank panels.
Oh, sure, but that looks different on different monitors, right?
The only time it looks
like on different resolutions.
I would say it only looks different on mobile.
No, 1080 to 1440 looks diff. No,
it should always be in the middle unless you have it like squished. If you expand it, it should look the same. No.
Oh yeah, I moved you to the 1440 and it does look. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because you have to use the spacers. If you use the spacers, those aren't going to change. So what you're doing, you're not using spacers. So it's
yeah,
if
it's just
you
kind of freestyling it.
It's just going to keep going left and right.
Right.
And then if you squish it down, it's just going to do one column, right?
So is that like
the spacer?
Is that just like a blank?
Yeah, I later on. I mean, for the audio listeners, probably not going to understand. I can shoot you the tech. I got the tech though.
Yeah, fascinating. Sure. Wow. Because I've been out here freeforming it. Where like on some monitors it's 3, on some monitors it's 5. I'm like, ugh, how annoying.
Yeah, the only thing will happen is if someone has a small monitor or like a mobile phone or whatever, it'll just squish down to 1. But like if you're on the website, well, that's always going to happen. Like yours will do that.
Right. That's unavoidable.
But if someone's on PC, it's going to look good, regardless of what monitor they're on.
Right.
I mean, if you're using anything lower than a fucking 26-inch, 25-inch, even 24-inch, what are you doing?
Yeah, I got a couple of 24s and a 27. Yeah.
Like if we're not gaming on 27, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a couple of 24s, a 27 on a 46. Which I wish they were all 27s, but well, not the 46. That one's good, but I wish the 3 smaller ones were all 27.
I like having uniform stuff.
Yeah, right. Same. Yeah. You know what I really want? I want one of those. I want one of those like arrays where you have like the 4 monitors and like a scorpion tail thing. You know, like where they'll wrap up.
Ew, yeah, I know what you're.
Wraps up, and then they it's like 3 in 1.
The ultra wide, but turned on its side or whatever.
No. Like one of those chairs that has like the round thing behind it.
Oh,
and then
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, and then it serves as like a tree to hold the monitors like in front of you. Yeah. Some like anime protag scientist type shit. That's tight.
Yeah, it would be kind of hard to green screen everything out of it if you're doing like a green screen vibe. But it would be nice to just like, hey, I want to stream or game, and I just like sit in my chair and it like fucking Iron Man style just kind of wraps around me. That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah.
You like sell those on fucking Amazon and
no shit.
Like they're kind of expensive, like couple $1,000. But I mean, like if you're a big time streamer, if you just want to fucking game,
hell yeah,
money's not a problem. Hey, send me one for free. I'll review it. I'm a big
product
streamer.
review,
right?
True. Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
I like it when they have like the closey sides and the closey top, and it looks like one of those like little bad guy dudes with the smooth round heads from Bionicles. You like press on their back and the neck goes. You know what I'm talking about?
I had a friend that did people do like the racing chairs.
Yeah.
They do like the racing setups where they have like an actual throttle, actual wheel, and everything. And they mount it to
I've
the
seen
thing.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, those are like multi-$1,000 setups, and just like I've seen people casually have them. I'm like, brother, how do you have this much money? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like that's as much as a goddamn computer. And like, what are we doing?
That's how I feel when I see whales in Genshin. I'm like, you spent $4,500 on this? Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, like you didn't just buy a computer with that money.
Surely.
$4,500, you can buy a computer and then get all the Genshin characters laser etched on the computer.
Yes. Well, that'd be kind of tight.
What are we doing?
Yo, have you seen that shit that people are doing where they like there's like there's like a film or something you can stick to the glass side of a computer case that makes it into a monitor?
Like a vinyl monitor wrap type vibe?
Yeah, I don't even know. They put it on the glass part, and then like you can see there's like a monitor on the
That
It's fucking
would
crazy.
make the piece of glass on my computer less useless.
Yeah, right.
I don't
It's not
know
bad.
if it would be useful for anything.
But it's
You,
transparent though. You can see your computer inside it
you're
through the.
you're a gamer, right? You're a capital G gamer. You know what I mean? We're
I'm
all
not a
capital
gamer,
G gamers here.
parentheses slur, but I am a gamer. Like I've played games. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's capital G gamer.
Yeah.
Gamer underscore. That's getting slurred on. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Right.
But you get like the dumb gamer tech that like people try to like spin off on people, like those Corsair fucking Corsair has a little module that you can like stick on the back of their fucking keyboard. It's like this little long rectangular screen or whatever, and you can put like a button on it. It's crazy, right?
For what possible purpose?
Just you can see your Spotify song on it or some shit. You know what I mean? But you know how like these gaming companies, they're like,
yeah,
here's a stream deck that's not really a stream deck, but haha, there's like 2 buttons because that's gonna be useful for you. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like the extra screen shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bet.
And I see this shit all the time. I'm like,
I thought
surely
your
people aren't
audio listeners. He reached down, and I thought he was gonna pull one up from behind his desk.
No, my foot
you
was
know this
itching.
bullshit tech. Anyway, today's stream is brought to you by.
No, I don't have one of those. I did, however, you know what I did find? My old Razer keyboard in chat and podcast. If you don't know, the old Razer keyboards, I'm not talking like a Black Widow or something, like some new shit. I'm talking like the old
I have a Black Widow, yeah.
You remember the old keyboards where they had certain games and it was like a thing you could pull up off the keyboard and fold up and like put it in your desk, and you have like, I'm going to play WoW today. So you pull out the WoW insert and you unfold it and put it down on the keyboard. And then it had like your WoW macros on this side and it had these things on this side.
Remember? I promise you I've never seen that.
What?
That sounds so tight.
Hold on. I'm going to have to hit you with a Google real quick.
Bet. That sounds sick as fuck. Yeah, that's really, really tight. You know what I really enjoy is like hyper specific tech that is only like for the aesthetic. Like a friend of mine got a keyboard. It was a custom keyboard that was like purple and red with like Gengar from Pokemon on it, but it was like the plastic was cut in such a way that it looked like there was a Gengar kind of like off center, off the side. It was like the silhouette of a Gengar, but also was like colored. You know what I mean? That's like that situation stops making sense as soon as that color of garish purple, it does not fit into your layout anymore. It just doesn't match.
These weren't only aesthetic. These were like working specialized buttons.
That's
like,
tight.
Like old school keyboard. Like when I was in high school, middle school type keyboard. Fuck. There's so many keyboards. You put in Razer keyboard and it's like you can't.
Do you like 10 keys? Are you a full keyboard guy, or do you like
full keyboard? Full keyboard.
Yeah, same every time, right?
You know what it is? I am so used to working on a full keyboard from work, and then also doing stuff other than gaming when I'm on my computer. Like you do your own graphics, right?
Yeah.
So like, I am a big macro user. I'm a heavy macro user. So if I'm doing anything, I need that D-pad. I need that 1 through 9.
Yeah.
Because I can macro those buttons to my mouse because they're an actual button, right?
Yes. Right.
And so if you don't have a keyboard that can do that, then you're kind of fucking screwed and you can't use it.
Correct.
You can't use those buttons because they don't exist because your keyboard or your computer is like, oh, this doesn't, like, it's not here.
Yeah, right. You literally cannot assign them in the first place, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm more of a full keyboard user. I do like some of the Razer ones with like the extra buttons or anything. Specifically, I have a Black Widow right now with like side buttons, and I have one macroed for Windows Clip. That's like a need for me. Is like I'm not gonna press the annoying whatever Windows Shift Alt Z
Windows
or whatever
Shift
it
S,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, Windows Shift S to do, like, I'm not doing all that. Just give
That's
me
the one I do Windows Shift
push.
S so regular. Just
yeah, no,
I'm out here. I'm doing it.
Nah. I can't do it.
I be doing
Can't do it. I'm trying to find this keyboard and it is tough.
Yeah, sure. No, I get that.
I guess like after a certain period of time, people just start deleting pictures of stuff. and you can't really like
True.
find, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Old media is tough to pull back up from the
Yeah,
seas
lost media
here.
do be kind of real, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll do this later. I don't want to keep like I don't want
No,
to
sure.
hold us up just for some dumb keyboard type shit. But
No,
yeah,
you're
no,
great.
I'm a fan. Are you also a fan of a big full keyboard? Or are you doing
Yeah,
half or what are we doing?
love the full keyboard. Big fan of full keyboard. I'll tell you what, the one thing I haven't done is like custom keycaps, but I kind of want to get into that too.
Um,
I kind of want to do the custom keycap thing sometimes. I think about it.
I think about that often, but here's my thing. I need a system that works for me as far as like everything being connected. I don't know if this is
Mm-hmm.
like an OCD thing, but like for instance, right? I
Yeah.
am a Razer shill. I will shill for Razer all day long. They're never going to
Mm-hmm.
give me any products to like review or like do anything, but you know, I'll shill for them anyway.
Yeah.
Toxic relationship we have, but um I love that everything works in the app. They have like Synapse
Mm-hmm.
4 or whatever now.
Oh,
Everything
I'm still using
works.
Synapse 3, I think. Yikes.
As Synapse 4 is like the new like updated API, like
Yeah.
works really well, doesn't like lag the computer out or anything.
Oh, wow.
And I am really happy with like what I get from it. Obviously, that one time the keyboard didn't work or whatever.
Wow. That
Out of
wasn't
all the
ideal. That
keyboards,
wasn't ideal.
out
That
of
wasn't ideal.
out of all the keyboards I've had from Razer, that's the only time this ever happened. I've had a couple mice shit out on me, but like I don't have issues with Razer products.
Well, yeah, because they're
So
basically just Logitech with a different brand for gamers.
yeah, and and if you compare the fucking app to Logitech's app, way better app. Way
Sure.
better app,
Yes.
way better RGB. So if I'm gonna have a system that I need to, do mythic raids on, game, macro something really easy, I want something I can rely on, and that's Razer. Right?
Sure.
And so I don't mix and match. I stay with the same thing because I just need a system that works.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, I find myself I'm a full keyboard girly, and I'll tell you what else is like I need the 10 key there, little numpad for like spreadsheets and shit. I just be doing too many spreadsheets, too much math. I'm used to being just one hand, you know. I'll just crank out a spread. Audio listeners, the suspicious look on Connor's face.
My screens went black for a second. Are we not
We're
breaking
good.
the fourth wall again? Are we good?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, yeah,
Sorry.
yes.
Everything just went black on me for a minute.
I will say
Sorry.
Riverside specifically says actual recording is higher quality, and I don't know what that means. That's spooky. But yeah, we're all good.
Riverside saying what?
Actual recording is higher quality, as though the preview was bad somehow or something. I don't know what that means. But yeah, no.
Oh. Yeah, I can run through that really quick if you want, or it doesn't matter.
Just some like insider baseball for the boys.
Yeah, Insider Baseball. So because Riverside is a audio cloud program, right?
Yeah.
The preview it gives you, so when I'm like editing stuff and like
Yeah.
after the podcast I edit stuff, get it all set up for Sunday.
Yeah.
The audio it allows me to hear is not a good quality audio to what when I download it I hear.
Oh.
It's like a low bit rate, so it can instantly like give me edits. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's just saying like if you're listening right now, if we were monitoring Riverside or like we had anybody in the role of producer in Riverside, if they were hearing it, it would be like, oh, this sounds really whack. What the fuck's going on? It's because it hasn't finished processing yet.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sense. And then if you recall, the other thing that had me heated,
what had you heated
at the beginning?
Yeah.
The other thing, brother.
Yeah.
Drop shipping is ruining commerce. I'm just gonna say it. Drop shipping is the worst fucking thing that's ever happened. AliExpress got me all sideways. Drop shipping got me all sideways. So I had that Switch, right? Switch gets the battery bloat, if you recall, to circle back.
Yeah.
My Switch battery finally starts puffing up. Old style, got a little too old, a little too heated, gained a little weight. So this battery puffs, starts cracking the back panel off my Switch. I'm like, whoop, better handle that. So I take it apart, bang, bang. Shit's glued in there, as many batteries are. So I gotta pry that bitch out, right? So I pry the switch battery out, and I get a new one. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't know this. I don't know how up to date on batteries you are.
Yeah.
The switch battery has 4,310 milliamp hours. Okay? Basically, I'm going to like super simplify for the for listeners and for you. Milliamp hour rating is just like kind of an arbitrary number of this is how good a battery is. It doesn't actually translate to the battery life number per se. It's not like 4,310 milliamp hours is 4,310 hours. It kind of relates to a charge cycle limit. It's not, it doesn't matter. The specs of that don't really matter for the sake of this conversation. I'm not going to bog people down with more numbers.
And to like the first time you charge it, it already like kills like a third or something of the battery. Like it just like it's instant, kind of like, right? It's like the milliamp battery hours doesn't really even matter because like the first couple times you charge it, it's already has lost X amount of milliamp hours because the batteries only last for so long. Yeah.
Yeah. And then every full charge cycle you do makes the total overall battery life worse until it just won't charge anymore and is dead.
Or and then like that's not even factoring in overcharge. If you overcharge it, you're fucking the battery. Like there's so much stuff. Like leaving it just plugged in. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you just leave your Switch on the dock forever, like every normal person who's ever owned a Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it has 4,310 milliamp hours stock. Sure. I went and I bought a new battery for it some time ago. And that new battery claims it has 9,000 milliamp hours. So it should last ostensibly twice as long as a Switch battery's normal battery life.
Okay.
When I tell you, nah, son, that shit dies in like 35 minutes. Because the battery that I got is just bad. It's just a bad battery.
Now, from what I know about batteries, it is possible to get like just a bad battery. And that's why a lot of like phone battery replacement people go like, hey, if it fucks up for some way, bring it back. We'll like put another battery in it. Because it does happen sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you get a shit battery.
Sometimes you just get a dud battery from factory.
Yep.
Now, do you think that was the case, or did you get scammed into buying a battery off a website because it was cheaper than buying like a more name brand battery?
I got the one that had the highest milliamp hours that also wasn't like, simplified Chinese on Amazon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the ratings at the time were 5-star, like 4,000 reviews and some change. There were some 1-stars in there. Yeah, on Amazon. There were some 1-star reviews in there, but it was still a 5-star. It was like 4 stars, and then the 5th one was like 90% lit up. You know, you had a little sliver off of it. Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, 4,000 some change reviews. That's like a pretty good. I mean, given the fact that sometimes you do just get a dud battery, that's just like the luck of the draw. That's like pretty okay reviews.
You know what's crazy? I'll let you finish, but I am a bit of a knower in this space. You bring up drop shipping, you bring up this. One of my jobs for a long time, if you recall, I worked for a third-party seller that we sold on Amazon, our own website, and eBay.
I do recall.
I'm a bit of a knower on how Amazon works. I'm gonna let you finish, but I'll let you in on some insight.
Sure. Hell yeah,
I'll let the listeners in on some insider knowledge on how to not have what happened to you happen to them. But continue.
Sure. Please. Yeah. I would appreciate that, and I'm sure they also would appreciate that. But yeah, so like I'm out here, I'm like hesitant to pull the trigger on a second battery from that same seller. And I'm hesitant to pull the trigger on a second battery from any seller for that matter. Because I'm not trying to get duds and scams and all this. And let me tell you, even if it is rated at the right, that's a milliamp hours that I want. Even if it is like the stock 4310 or whatever, it's not like better than normal. I just want a fresh battery that's like going to work right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Meanwhile, you can't trust reviews for real, because like half of them are like, paid reviews probably. And like, obviously there's like the luck of the draw element, but probably a bunch of them are like repackaged old batteries that have like been dead for a long time.
Brother, it's worse than that. You
Sure.
want you want me to
Yo,
dive
yeah,
into this right
yeah,
now?
yeah. What's up, dog?
Let me dive into this. So you bought from a third-party seller, it sounds like, and what you would have wanted to do,
I believe it was fulfilled by Amazon, but
it
yes.
was fulfilled by Amazon. So that means you're pretty much covered. And to listeners listening, you always want to buy from something being fulfilled by Amazon if it's not sold directly from Amazon. And you can tell that because if you look under the price, it'll tell you what the fulfillment type is.
Yeah.
That's called the buy box. That's kind of what I said the other day when I said buy box. That's what I was talking
Yeah, yeah,
about.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That is canonically called the buy box. And so when you do that, you're buying from a seller. Now, the funny thing is the page on Amazon you might be looking at, those
Yeah.
reviews, if you could believe me when I say, might not even be from that product. What Amazon
Oh, are
does
they
is,
store reviews?
oh, no. It's even more diabolical than that, actually, Beau. Let me tell you.
Okay, 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 okay.
Sometimes Amazon goes, hey, these listings, they kind of look identical. They kind of look the same, Beau. They do
No.
page mergers on the daily. And if you're a third party seller like we were, you can request that pages be merged. So there's less how do you call it? So there's less like confusion in the space, in the buying space for the customer.
Wow.
So when a page, and I don't know if they still do this today, but I know they haven't really changed much as far as like what their practices are, which are
Sure.
diabolical, by the way, because you can just pay them money to get the buy box. Anyway, that's a different story for another podcast that isn't this podcast. But when they merge pages, you'll
Yeah.
notice on some technology pages, you'll be like, oh, this is weird. These reviews don't seem to match up to this product. Well, that would be because, Beau, they changed or they merged the two pages together
Stop.
into one page. And so that way you retain the page ranking for whatever item it was, because every item is ranked on Amazon per category.
Sure. Right. Sure. Sure. Sure.
And so you retain the ranking, but you also retain all the information from that page if you don't specifically ask Amazon to remove it. And let's be honest, we weren't doing that. I know these motherfuckers aren't doing that either. So
Okay.
you can have a page basically just be changed overnight into another product completely. So if these people, I don't know if they're this nefarious or not, but let's say you have a battery that isn't really a battery that you want to keep around.
Wow.
Let's say
Go
you
on,
have
go
a
on, go on.
page that's kind of like kind of the same battery a little bit, but a little diff. If you get the
Okay.
buy box on that page, you can tell Amazon, hey, we need to change this page because this page isn't for our product. We need to change this. So if
Damn.
you actually do that, and of course, this is an automated process, you can
Sure.
just get Amazon to change the page for you. And kind of, it's not really scamming, but it's scummy. Because
No
what really
kidding.
you should be doing, if it's a different item, you should be making a new product page for it. But why would I do that? It's not going to get any traction. Why don't I just use the old page?
Well,
Is
sure.
the thought process. So what could have happened is that could have been a page for a really good battery. That battery is probably out of stock now, long gone. Were these reviews old? Were these old reviews, years ago reviews? Recent reviews?
I mean, I bought this like not that long ago, and the reviews.
You
I
can
mean, they're
tell if
also
a
from
page.
last year. They're from last year.
You can tell if a page merger has happened because these pages will have multi-year reviews layered into each other. You might actually be able to notice in the different years, this actually isn't even a review for this item, and they've switched in multiple times in a year or multiple years. You can actually look at that in real time and be like, oh, well, this is just fuck.
That's crazy.
So will I tell people not to use Amazon? No, I won't, because Amazon's probably one of the most efficient things, like places to buy stuff with. I will say, however, please understand who you're buying from, and understand that as long as you're buying from Amazon, whether it's Amazon directly or fulfilled by Amazon, in your case, Beau, you can just call them or do their little text chat and be like, hey, product's dead as fuck. I need a refund. And most likely, most of the time, they'll refund you without having to break your back. They'll even most of the time pay for like labels and stuff. Because fulfilled by Amazon, even though it's not Amazon's product, they're still holding the product and therefore they're still fulfilling it, so it's under them. If you're buying from an Amazon page that does not have fulfilled by Amazon and does not have the Amazon logo on it, that means you're buying from a third-party seller directly via Amazon, and you are subject
Right.
to their return policy.
Yeah, the ones where it says like seller name and then like
Yes.
ships from Amazon.
And not all, no. Ships from Amazon is FBA,
It's
which
still-
is fulfilled
oh, okay.
by Amazon. But
Oh,
it'll
okay.
say ships from and then
The
the third-party
name, right.
seller's
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
That is when I would be very careful and make sure that seller has really high reviews. And like not all third-party sellers are scammers, but if you're buying like a generic Chinese product and you know it's a generic Chinese product,
Yup.
be safe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know that also Nintendo does have like their own parts, like you can buy their own parts or whatever. I'm not telling you to buy a battery from them. It's probably more expensive.
Well, the problem
However,
is
you're
I just don't like the battery life on the stock one. Like I was hoping to get like circumvent that by getting a larger life battery.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of those guys, they're probably lying about a lot of their stats. I'd imagine,
Yeah, I
right?
think so too.
Like they're probably lying.
I agree.
Because I get a lot of stuff. I used to be a buyer. I used to be a buyer back in the day, a big buyer of like,
Sure.
you know, the all-in-one chargers. You know, like you put your watch on it and you put your phone on it, wireless chargers type vibes. You buy some of those. They're lying. It's not fast charging. You know what I mean? You buy some of them.
Fast charge on it.
You buy some of them, and it's like, okay, you charge my phone, but you can't charge my watch and phone at the same time. I see what you're fucking doing. You know what I mean? It's an all-in-one charger, but it's not really all-in-one charging. So it's
more like all-in-one at a time.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is, if it looks like a cheap Chinese knockoff product, if it quacks like a duck, if it swims like a duck, if you throw it bread and it eats it, it's probably a piece of shit Chinese product.
Yeah.
Or a duck, but same thing.
You know, I should have known better too when it said that it made the Switch battery life 24 hours.
See,
like that ain't happening.
You got lost in the sauce. But you know what? It's FBA, so fuck them. You can just get the refund on them on their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just, in my head, I just want a longer battery life for my Switch, brother. Please.
I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible, man.
I did it with the 3DS.
Well, I just think that the Switch is such a... Hear me out. I could be wrong. I don't know the ins and outs of Switch, but I know the Switch isn't a product that uses its power efficiently. It's not an efficient product.
Oh, sure.
So it seems like to me, it probably wouldn't matter what battery you got. You're probably not getting what you should be getting out of it. And also too, a lot of these manufacturers, you know, like batteries, they're not all built the same. Like some manufacturers like Nintendo, they'll use a specific battery and code everything to effectively charge that battery and use that battery efficiently.
Right. Yeah.
So, because that's how like iPhones do it, like the iOS will actually, there's a lot of functions built in to like efficiently use that battery. And if you use like a third party or not something that's supported, then it's not going to use that functionality. So it might not be a bad battery, but it's probably not a battery that the software can efficiently use, right?
Oh, fascinating. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Because I know the Nintendo Switch does have like a proprietary charging cable.
Sure.
And if you use a different charger on your Switch, like a a phone charger or some shit,
yeah, you can break your Switch. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You might as well just have a $250 paperweight.
So that screams to me that there's something in that proprietary charger that's charging that battery efficiently in a way that the Switch likes. And if you don't do that, then it's borking the system. You know what I mean?
Probably right.
So, I mean, I'm not a fucking... I've just been, we've just been playing games for so long. We kind of get a vibe on some things.
Yeah.
It's a handheld gaming system. It's proprietary. There's probably something in there. We know about power controllers and shit like that. We've seen a YouTube video once.
We watched a tutorial or two.
And we dabble, you know. We watch
Yeah,
Lewis
yeah.
Rockman sometimes. Like we
Oh
understand a
my
power rail.
god,
You
name
know what I
dropping.
mean? We
The
Rickman,
name
Rackman.
drop.
I don't know his name. Uh,
Here's what I want to know, right?
yeah,
Here's what
him.
I wonder.
Yeah.
You think you can change the graphics chip and the processor in a Switch to a nicer one? If you bought them, you think that that upgrade exists?
Probably not,
I kind of don't think so either.
because the games are built on a dev kit
To
using
work with
that
the yeah,
products.
right.
Because like,
Like
people
it's not like a
don't.
graphics card in a computer.
Yeah, people don't understand computers and why PC gaming is great, but also a headache sometimes. It's because it's not like a dev gets a PC dev kit and is like, oh, everything works. You know what I mean? It just doesn't
Right.
happen like that.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's a console, it's a closed system of parts that are carefully picked for that system.
Right.
And they get dev kits. If anyone doesn't understand how the gaming industry works, you get dev kits for the system you want to build a game on. And you put
Yeah,
that
you
game
get
in the
right.
dev kit to see if it
Correct.
works. And the dev kit is essentially, sometimes you don't know what's in the dev kit. Sometimes it's a secret thing. Like obviously devs working on games right now probably have a PS6 dev kit.
Yep.
But they don't know what's in it. And they're like, hey, by the way, don't open this. Don't be a dickhead. Like this is proprietary. Yeah. We're just sending you this so you can make games for us. So like, I don't know anything about anything, but I know that you know, not a lot of people understand the difference between like, oh, why console games just like there's just never issues sometimes with them. And then like my PC game crashes sometimes. There's so many different parts. But also, this is also why we get better performance on PC as opposed to a console. Because we can change our products anytime we want to higher specs, to higher graphics cards, more RAM, better CPU.
Remember when that wasn't the case?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Remember when the Super Nintendo and N64 and the GameCube just ran well?
Just
every game was
what it
goated.
said. I would even say PS1, PS2 games just worked.
Yeah.
Just
like
works.
the idea of like being in a part of a game on a console that had slowdown was so rare.
Yeah.
So uncommon.
The fucking idea that on console most games are coming out with a performance mode because it can't play the game on the console.
Yup.
At the mode it should be playing at is diabolical, and that's why you shouldn't own a console. You're basically buying something half the price of a computer. Granted, half the price of a computer, probably going to get a little more expensive now, but you're buying something half the price of a computer, like a mid-range computer, like low-end mid-range computer that still has better graphics and better performance than your console. You're buying something and going, oh yes, I love this thing. I'm also going to shoot myself in the foot because now I can only run things at half the speed. LOL. What?
Yeah.
You're saying you can't play Discord, you can't have Fortnite and Discord running at the same time, brother? What are we doing? Consoles, what are we doing?
Brother, well, too,
you know
like,
I mean?
Also the Switch, I don't know if you've seen, like, videos of this or anything, but, like, there are people who have, like, just overclocked the parts in the Switch and removed, like, internal limiters and stuff, like homebrew software, homebrew operating system, just, like, remove the limiters that Nintendo put there. It runs, like... Okay, I don't know if you knew this or not, but, like, for example, Zelda Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess, they're, like, 30 FPS games that actually end up being, like, 22 FPS games.
Yeah, they get hard locked because of the software. Yeah.
If you just like the same shit that's already in a Switch right now, if you just like overclock that stuff, like get the the little jig thing, like whatever you homebrew and you inject and then like you get if you overclock it, literally they run at like 57 FPS.
Yeah, but the thing is, like these fucking games, if I emulate that shit on my computer at Nintendo, I'm not saying I'm going to, but I'm saying if I did, I'd probably get 144 frames.
You do.
And it would be a better experience.
Maybe.
And more frames
games,
usually.
Yeah. Single player games, yeah.
Yeah, more frames usually, better performance.
Yeah, games like Pokemon maybe not so much because you get no online, and that sucks.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like better, like the more frames you get, generally better gaming experience. I'm not saying like stealing it or not stealing it. I'm not saying about that, but like when you play an RPG, when you play something where you need to be moving, more frames for movement is better. You can't tell me that playing Elden Ring or Dark Souls on 25 FPS compared to like 60 to 144 FPS is not a better experience generally on a game like that. You need every frame you can get to be able to hit blocks and do what you need to do. Generally speaking.
I think I agree up to 60. I think after 60, maybe I don't.
For the if you're not a gamer,
maybe after 75. Maybe after 75.
If you're not a capital G gamer, you're not gonna like feel anything after 60. Sure, I've been playing games a while. I got decent peepers, you know. I got some eyes.
Yeah, like I saw a guy get like. Oh, go ahead.
I can tell the difference between 60 and 144. I don't think I can tell the difference between anything higher. But I generally have a better gaming experience when I'm not fucking on 30 frames. 30 frames is
up to 60, 100%. If you're doing like 20 to 60, 30 to 60, 60's
we're in 2025. Games should not be under 60 frames. 60 frames needs to be the base.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Unless it's like some artistic choice, but yeah, agreed.
Yeah, if it's not some like cell shaded kind of stop animation type vibe, I get that. Cool, 30 frames, we run that shit. But if you're telling me that you can cell shade and add 3 billion polygons to fucking Mario's eyeball. You know what I mean? If I get high definition Mario eyeball or high definition Horizon Zero Dawn, what's that bitch's name?
Aloy.
If I have 3 billion polygons in one eyeball in Aloy, maybe we don't fucking need 3 billion polygons on Aloy's eyeball. But also, if we can do that, you can give me 60 frames.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? You can do that.
Well, I'm kind of tired of this like ray traced, perfect lighting, realistic water shit anyway. I'm going to say that.
I don't mind it. Just give me 60 frames. Give me a fucking piece. Give me a piece of software, a piece of hardware that can run the fucking game. Actually, hear me out. This might be a controversial.
I'm hearing you out.
This might be a controversial take. This might be a Sea Dogs popping off this stream take. You know what I mean?
Go crazy.
Give me a game that fucking works day one. Can we do that?
Brother,
can we give gamers games that fucking work? And
the ability to update games is such a fucking nightmare.
I'm not even trying to fucking cut you off right now, but you know what I would like?
No, go crazy.
Can my single player games not have de novo on it? Can I have a fucking single player game that's single player and not online? Can I have a single player experience?
Brother.
Can I have a Dragon's Dogma game that doesn't need a fucking internet connection to talk to the servers back at bumfuck Egypt or wherever the fuck they are? Do I need to connect to the internet every time I want to play a fucking game?
That's what I'm saying, dude. If a game, brother,
am I crazy for this?
Dog, when I played Elden Ring on my PS4 and I had to deal with the idea that it was like there's an offline mode.
And you're not even offline because it still has to check de novo servers.
That's what I'm saying. There's an offline mode, and if I try to play it without an internet connection, it like gives me some shit about it.
Because you're trying to steal it. Motherfucker, you can't tell that it's in my Steam library? What do you mean?
It's so annoying, dog. It's so fucking annoying, bro.
And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to yell at anybody here. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to scream.
Maybe you should. They might be listening.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, fuck me. Can I just play the game? Can I just play the game? I just want to play.
That's what I'm saying.
I just want to play. And you know what? I'm going to say this. This might be controversial too.
Yeah.
If you're making a single player RPG, it doesn't need a store. You don't need to put a store in it. I don't need a store for my Assassin's Creed. It's just Assassin's Creed, baby. Let me collect the gear in the game. That's it.
Oh, DLC shit.
Assassin's Creed has a store. It's an RPG, but it has a store because Ubisoft has to do this thing where they make the game really grindy for the dads with like 7 kids who can't really game other than like an hour a week.
Right.
And then they charge you to buy currency in the game to then buy resources in the game. Audio listeners, Beau's flipping a pen and he missed.
I did hit myself in the head with the pen, yeah. That did happen.
But they have this thing where they make the game grindy and then they charge you to make it not grindy to speed it up.
I'm not. It's fine. Go ahead. It's fine.
Isn't that chaotic? You know what I mean? You would know because you're a chaotic person.
I couldn't be less. I am the most straight-laced, clean-shaven, little neutral. Neutral doesn't even come up. Chaotic doesn't even come up. It's lawful only.
I
mean, metaphorically
audio
clean-shaven.
listeners.
I'm not literally clean-shaven.
Audio listeners, while he's not only not clean-shaven.
Metaphorically.
Yeah, while he's not even clean-shaven at the moment.
Metaphorically.
2, straight-laced, probably not the word we would use, while he's wearing
I don't literally have
cat
shoes
ears.
on. Oh, wait, what?
More gay-laced, right?
I see. I was okay, well, maybe you don't know about this. Time for a history lesson. Maybe you don't know about this. Back in the day, pink was the boy color and blue was the girl color, and that got swapped sometime in 1945 Europe. I'll let you wonder what was going on in history class around that time. So if you're out here pushing this gay is for the queerest sexuals agenda, Kate Kona, brother, I tell you what. Just remember,
praise Dale, raise hail, brother.
Praise Dale, raise hail. You just remember that me having the pink cat ears, I'm living by the ancestral tenets, okay? I'm not letting villainy dictate my cult. Don't roll your eyes. Listeners, homie is oh my God, audio listeners. Connor just rolled his eyes when I said that. I will tell you this, brother. All right?
Which ancestral tenet do you live by?
The one where we say pink was for boys the whole time, brother.
That was not an ancestral tenet.
Okay, it could have been.
It could have been, but it wasn't. Just like
when you think about it,
lawful good, but
here's
you're not.
Here's the thing. It's no, see, because you're thinking of the Liver King ancestral tenets. I'm thinking of the ancestral tenets that I'm making up on the spot right now, which are equally valid to his because neither of us are licensed to do that. He just did it, so I can do it also.
You know what's
also
crazy?
Can make ancestral
you're
tenets.
making this up just like you made up the fact you're lawful good. I see what's happening. There's a lot of making up going on.
All right. I didn't create that test. We can do the test. I'll do the test right now. It'll be an audio listener experience. I'll vocalize the whole. We'll do it right now.
Audio listeners, subscribe to the Patreon for the exclusive video where Beau makes. Oh my
God. Cut to the Patreon. Cue the music. Holy. This man says I'm chaotic because I flipped a pen into my head.
That's so funny. So these were the 2 things that were really getting you today.
Yeah, man, I'm lit up about it because it's like, damn, dog, how come we can't just have shit that works? You know what I mean? How come we can't get, brother? And I'll tell you what's really scary. I've talked about this. I'm just gonna skirt the issue. I'm not gonna get into a whole thing about it because I'll talk about it for 17 fucking hours if I have to. I'll do whatever. But Metroid is like the most important IP to me. Even though no individual Metroid game is my favorite game of all time, Metroid the franchise is like the most important IP for me. I love Metroid.
True, yeah.
Brother, when I tell you Brie Larson wants to play Samus in a live actions, if that video game movie ever comes out, it's curtains for me. It's over for me. It's so over.
There is you might be surprised. You might be surprised at this.
I'm listening.
There's been circulation going around.
Don't you dare say
I don't believe it.
Don't say
I don't believe it.
Don't you dare say it. Don't say it.
I don't believe it. But a lot of people believe the conspiracy.
Don't you say it right now.
That she's actually not a bad actor. It was the scripts for the movies. Now, hear me out. I didn't think a lot of the scripts in the movies she's been in were bad scripts. I just actually think it's reversed. She might just be a bad artist, actor.
I liked her in Scott Pilgrim as Envy Adams. I thought she
You
did
know what?
fine.
I like her in movies where I don't see her a lot.
That's reasonable criticism.
Like for instance, Endgame, not in it quite a lot. She's in it at the end. She flies in, I guess, but like I don't have to see her that much.
You know, it's interesting you say that because for me, I'm sure Brie Larson off the screen, if I met Brie Larson just like at the mall at a Zoomies in 1997, we'd probably be friends. You know what I mean?
No, she sounds insufferable in interviews.
She does sound insufferable in interviews. I agree with you.
She doesn't seem like a person that I would want to be friends with outside of having to be forced to be friends with her. You know what I mean?
I concur with that, but I wonder how much of that is like she's just so tired of people shitting on her as an actress that she's like kind of done with it, and like that's the environment we see her in. You know what I mean?
But she doesn't give that off though. She just kind of gives off like she's a Karen, really.
Well, I hear that, but
she just seems like she's fucking has her head up her own ass.
That's also true. But I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like Mr. Nice Guy.
I mean, I don't know her. I'm not a knower, you know. I don't know her.
I would much rather prefer give benefit of the doubt to people. As a lawful good homie, I like to give benefit of the doubt to individuals. And I just couldn't help but audio listeners, there was a look. And I just
I can't help but notice that you said a thing that's not true again. So I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy. You're not lawful good. You keep saying this like I'm lawful good thing. I think
well, you might have said as
healthy.
a lawful good, so it was more of an implication than a statement. But yeah, go on.
Sure. I wouldn't even imply it because it's not true, right?
Okay. Like, well, hold on. Hey.
Do we really want to imply something that was never true to begin with? Because that's kind of tough.
Okay. Well, I think we would agree that maybe we need to just find.
This might be a trauma response. I don't want to make this about me. No, I was gonna say I don't want to make this about me. Trauma response. What do you think mine is? Because I'll be honest, I've never took a formal test, but I have one that I usually choose whenever I do a D&D campaign, which I've only done like 2 in my whole life. But
that's a good question. I think from everything that I have observed about you,
that's tough. Because like
I think from everything I've observed about you in the time, well, no, that's not like I did audio listeners. I did have a kind of a grimace, but that wasn't because I was going to say something negative. It's because I'm torn between 2 things. I'm torn. I think from the things that I've observed about you in our friendship over the course of many years, I kind of want to say you're somewhere on the neutral tree for sure. I think maybe like a chaotic neutral kind of comes up. I think I could maybe see like a true neutral. You're willing to break some laws. I think in general you like following laws where you can. I think in general you have the capacity to be like, yo, this is morally right and just and good and I want to do good thing. However, I think you also have a capacity for burning people that have like scorned you in the past, like kind of on a fuck 'em type beat.
That's true. Yeah.
So I think I could see, and like when you think about it, right? Morality doesn't like exist tangibly as an item. Right. Yeah. It's like a concept that we made. And like the definition of evil, you might find this if you Google. The definition of evil is just profoundly immoral. Is something that is profoundly immoral. So it's kind of like up to us to decide what evil even is or whatever, right? So like if we're talking about what I think you are, I could see like a neutral good. I could see maybe like a
Okay.
chaotic good, neutral good kind of
Okay.
vibe. I could see universes where there'd be pushback on that because maybe your like capacity for not fuck 'em would be interpreted as perhaps immoral from some loser ass perspective. I think if it was me, I'm saying like neutral good, chaotic good, neutral good. I'm leaning neutral good.
Well, you're kind of spot on, actually. When I make characters, they're usually around neutral good.
Yeah.
Both of them have been neutral good, actually. And it's
Mm-hmm.
because, by definition, the aspect of you will follow laws and be good. However, if you need to, for your moral compass to break a law to keep in with your code, I guess, or your like
Yep.
your like you know intentions, I guess, are good. But if I have to break a law, I will, kind of vibe. Kind of my
Right.
thing. Like
Right.
I'll download something. I'll do this or that. I'll dabble. I'll get a ROM every now and then. You know what I mean? I'll
Yeah,
do
we've all
something.
flown on the high seas, you know what I mean? We've
I
sailed the
mean,
sails.
if I have to break a lot, look, if I have to, and here's the thing, people might say, Sea Dog, I don't think that's how you play. I've seen you play Red Dead Redemption 2. Look,
Well, that's
I'm
not
just
you, that's
saying,
Arthur Morgan.
exactly. I'm playing a character in Red Dead 2 that I believe would do these things.
Yep.
And so for me personally, if I'm playing my own character D&D style, usually neutral good. Sometimes I do dabble with chaotic. I flip between, right? Like neutral chaotic, neutral good, kind of like,
Sure.
cuz yeah, I do like to spruce things up a bit. Like, if a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
wallet's on the ground, if I don't know the dude who's around, if I don't I might take the money under the wallet. I might need the money. The guy who lost the wallet probably doesn't need the money. Now, am I gonna take the credit card out of the dude's wallet, the fantasy credit card, and go spend it at fantasy Walmart? Probably not. I'm not gonna do that. That's fraud, right? But if I find a money with some
Mm-hmm.
wallet in it, a money with some wallet in it, and it's a
Sure.
wallet with some money in it.
Okay, let's play a little game. Let's play a little hypothetical.
Sure,
Let's play a little
sure,
hypothetical. You
sure.
find a wallet on the ground.
Okay,
You find a wallet on the ground.
okay,
Their enhanced driver's license with passport
sure,
access is in there. They
okay,
have like an Amex Black and
okay,
$20,000 cash in that wallet.
sure,
Amex Black and $20,000 cash.
sure.
Famously, for the homies that don't know, audio listeners, an American Express Black card has no limit.
Yeah, sure.
Um, Conversely,
Okay,
you find a wallet and has $20 cash
mm,
and like a Chase Sapphire card,
sure,
and the ID is not only not an enhanced like driver's license with
sure.
passport access. It's like it's not only not that, it's like a state ID, not even a driver's license.
Okay.
Is that a
What do I do?
different vibe for you in terms of keeping the money?
No.
You're just keeping the cash either way, huh?
Well, here's the thing, right? The
Yeah.
$20, I might take the whole $20, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably taking the 20 finder's fee, right? Like
Sure.
if it has an ID in it, I'm gonna make sure it gets back to who it needs to get back to,
Mm-hmm.
right? If I find the wallet with 20,000 in it, I might take 10 for myself. They can keep the 10. I'm not gonna touch the sapphire. The sapphire black card's cool because I'm probably never gonna touch one in my life. I might hold it for a minute. I might be, oh, that's kind of neat. It's pretty heavy, probably made out of some cool metal.
It is made of metal, yeah.
Yeah, probably it's probably chilling. I like
They stay
that.
cool to the touch. It's very cool.
But I'm probably not spending that, right? Even if it has like
Yeah.
a limit, that's fraud, right? That's fraud.
Sure.
I wouldn't do that, right? However, $20,000, I might take 10. I might drop it back off to the dude. If they have a Ring doorbell camera, I might hit the Ring doorbell camera and be like, "Hey, here's your wallet. Everything's in it. However, I'm taking 10 for myself.
Oh,
You
you
keep the
would
other
like
10
tell them.
bands." I'm not gonna steal it. I'm gonna let them know. And the same would be for the other wallet too.
So
I'm
you're
gonna
not going to
take the
be like,
20.
yeah, that's just what was in it when I found it, dog. You'll let them know I kept 10, bitch.
If I have to drive out of my way to go back to this guy, and
Uh-huh.
if you're losing a
Cover
full
gas.
wallet,
Sure.
if you're losing a full wallet, what were you fucking doing to begin with? You need to check your pockets. What's going on? So for me, I'm not gonna take anything out. I'm not gonna steal your license or anything. That's some next level crime shit. I'll take
Sure.
10. I'll take 10. I'll leave it at the
Okay.
doorstep. I'll hit the ring.
Okay.
I'll leave the message. Be like, hey, I'm not gonna tell you my name or anything. Here's your wallet. Everything's in it. Didn't touch anything. Didn't spend anything. But I am gonna need this 10K because I got some shit I want to spend it on. You still have 10K left. You wouldn't have this wallet anyway if I didn't bring it back. So you can't really be mad at me for it. And if it was anyone else, they probably would have took this shit and run up your Sapphire card anyway. So I'm doing you a solid.
I see.
I feel like you can't be mad at the negative 10K versus what could have happened. Because I feel like anyone else who isn't a good person would have seen the Sapphire Black and been like, we're going to Walmart. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You can't go to the ATM because you need the ATM pin to get the money out, but you can go run that shit up at a nearby establishment.
You could use the card. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm not even going to do that. Right.
Okay.
Now, some people might say that's fucked up that you would do that. Here's my thing. It's fucked up that I had to spend my time to take this dude's wallet back when it could have just someone else could have found it and stolen everything out of it, and he would have never got it back.
Sure. Yeah, you could have just kept walking, ignore the wallet, wouldn't know there's any money in it. Someone else finds it, they take all the money.
This is a true story. We're coming back from a holiday party at my ex's house, my ex's parents' house. He didn't even realize he lost his wallet. A family, a man and his son came to the house and they're like, hey, are you this person? I couldn't really understand his dad. He didn't know English, so his son was translating for him. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the person lives here.
Okay.
They found his wallet and brought it back, and they lived like an hour away or something. And I was like, that's chill. That's nice. Of course, he didn't have any money in it to take, but I'm just saying, that's happened to me before. So I would do that too. You know what I mean? I'd pass along the good vibes.
Okay.
However, if you got 10K in your wallet, you probably don't need the 10K. You know what I mean? If you have 20K in your wallet and you have a Sapphire Unlimited, you probably don't need it. You know what I mean? Sure. And if you have 20 laying in your wallet and you got a credit card in there, you got some nice stuff, the 20 is mine. You know what I mean?
Really?
You know what I mean? It's easier to split. You can't split 20. It's just a $20 bill. You can split 20K. You know what I mean?
That's so fascinating.
What would you do? You would probably just give it all back, I imagine.
I give it all back.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't keep any of the money.
For the meme, I would, you know what I mean? I'm saying this. I would probably give it all back. But then I would probably be like, hey, can I have some of this? I'd probably ask. I'd probably be an asker.
Oh, you'd ask for it. You'd be like, hey, well, find us a little reward,
I drove halfway across, the fucking city for this. Can I take that 10? Can I take 10 bands? It'd help me out a lot. I'm in debt, whatever. Dog needs his teeth cleaned. Can you just give me this 10 bands? I mean, you got 20 in there. I'm sure you don't need it. And then because I asked, the dude would probably be like, yeah, actually take 12. Take 12. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Famously, the willingness to part with money is the hallmark of the wealthy. Yeah.
Well, it's not. However, if you're bringing the money back and you haven't stolen the money outright, I feel like they don't necessarily give money out, but they do appreciate someone who doesn't just outright steal everything from them. I'd imagine.
Sure.
Now, if I can't get into the gated community to give their shit back, if I can't get in there, you know what I mean? I'm taking everything, throwing the money or throwing the wallet over the fence, taking the money. I'm getting out of there. You know what I mean?
Well, if you literally can't return it for security reasons,
what I mean?
There's that's a little diff.
Okay, so flipped on you though. If you find a wallet, 20 bands, and there is no ID, so you don't know who to return it to. There's just a wallet with 20 bands in it.
Yeah.
there's a credit card, but you only know so much from a credit card. You have like their full name probably from it, but like that's about it. What are you
Right.
doing?
I'm Googling the name. I'm checking the white pages, see if there's an address. I'll take a
Okay.
look.
Okay.
If no name comes up, if I can't track them through just like the name search kind of vibe.
If it's like a Ron White and there's like 20,000 Ron Whites in your
It's just
city,
impossible
yeah,
to, yeah.
it's just a name that like everyone
Yeah,
has. What are you
yeah,
doing?
yeah,
What are
yeah,
you
yeah,
doing?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, fine. And plus, I don't even know if it's Ron or Ronald necessarily. You know what I mean? It might be
True,
like,
yeah.
fuck. You know, who's to even say? That I would say is like unreturnable. And I think
Okay.
there's if it's truly and literally unreturnable, here's where I'm at. I think
Okay.
the morally just thing is to return it if possible. If it's truly not returnable, the only alternative is to return it to like a lost and found situation, right? And if there's like a lost and or like the police station, like, hey, I found this wallet, maybe, and you know what I mean? Like, then you gotta trust the employee or the cop to
You know, are
not
we
just
really
pocket the 20
trusting
bands.
cops?
And in between like some random fucking cop and me, I trust me way more. You know what I mean? They're
That's what I'm
probably
saying.
doing coke out of the evidence room. They're probably banging dudes in the jail. They're getting
Like
crazy with it.
we're taking
I
those
don't.
20 bands and they're
Yeah, a
probably
cab,
putting money
fuck a
on
cop,
dogfights.
187 on a motherfucking cop. Down with that shit. I don't defund the fucking police. You fucking understand what I'm saying? So like at that point, I'm keeping that 20 bands for sure. Now, again, I'm not using any credit card, but it's not because like that's fraud. I don't give a fuck about that. It's because it's traceable, brother. I'm
Yeah,
not trying
true.
to implicate
Facts.
myself in a fucking crime. That's crazy. However, I will
True.
do them the service of cutting it into like 4 pieces and throwing it away in 4 trash locations so that no one can like steal their card. You know what I mean? I'll like do them the solid. I'll hook them up. Cuz I've been a victim of credit card theft and that sucks. That's kind of a bad time. You know, you know what else too? You said there's no ID in it, right? That's like a stipulation of it, you know what I'm saying? So like we got to keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
But
yep,
like
yep, yep.
but again, if there's an ID, if I can find them through their credit card, I'll return their shit. I would want someone to do that for me. I'll do it for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Cuz like everybody out here is just the same dude unless you know them and they suck. But like Schrodinger's vibe, you know what I mean? Like I can't tell who sucks until I know them. I'm just going to give them the benefit of the doubt a little bit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
maybe I'm
So
a
like
bad guy. Maybe I'm a bad guy. I'm just like, if you have 20 bands, you can part ways with 10 of them. You know what I mean?
maybe they pulled it out to make a cash only transaction on a specific, they're like buying their kid a car for their birthday or something. Maybe it's like they're trying to pay off some dudes they owe money to from the drug
hear
life.
me
You know
out
what I
though.
mean?
If you're buying something for your kid, a car, and it's their first car, I'm actually doing you a favor. You're spending less money because you only have 10 now. They're gonna crash it in a week anyway.
They're gonna crash.
They're
in a
gonna
week
crash it in like a
anyway.
month of having the car anyway. So
That's
you're
funny.
better off me taking the 10 bands, you spending 10K on a shitter car so he can have his first crash in it, and we're
That's
chilling.
funny.
No?
I mean,
Surely.
I'm just saying, I'm out here. I'm looking out for the little guy. If there's no ID, I can't tell if they're a little guy or not. I can't get them the money. I'm gonna take it. I got expenses. I got things I spend money on. But like, if it's somebody, you know, hypothetically, if it's somebody with an ID and I can take that shit back, I'll take it back. I'm taking it back. I've found wallets with cash before and taken it back. Taking it back. Taking is not a word. I've taken some wallets back to some dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've done the same.
I've,
I haven't
I've,
taken
I've,
in money.
I've yeah.
But the wallets I'm finding, they're not having money in those shits. You know what I mean? Like we're
I
not
found a wallet with like 200
finding,
one time.
we're not finding wallets with cash money in it. You know what I mean? We're not
I found
doing
like
that.
a $200 wallet. I found one
Now
of those.
I have found money on the ground, and if it's on the ground, finders keepers. Like we're
Oh,
not.
if it's loose money, that's pocket for sure.
Yeah. If it's loose money, I think I found like $100 bill once as like a kid, and I
Yeah.
put that shit in my pocket so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what are
It
you
just
gonna
is
do?
what it is.
Who are you
Yeah.
gonna take it to?
Yeah, unless you have your fucking address on the dollar bill, and even then, I'm just spending it so I don't have to look at your address anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'll tell
Buy
you what.
Pokemon cards with that shit. Don't matter.
I'll tell you what, brother. I'll tell you some other type shit. Like, theft is tight, but only if you're doing it to corporations or evil people. If you're doing theft on, like, some average Joe chill guy, that's fucked up.
Fuck them. if we're doing theft, we're doing it all the way. You know what I mean? We're not cutting corners.
I see. There's no gray area. It's just like theft.
No, because here's the thing. What are corporations? They're just a bunch of people. So then, if you're stealing from a corporation, you're just stealing from a bunch of people. So you're just stealing from multiple people.
That hyper tracks, but I hear you.
Yeah, I mean you are, right? And everyone who works for that company, you're kind of stealing that shit. And anyone who worked on that shit.
Taking in that instance?
It doesn't matter.
Who is not having the money?
Think about it. If a group of people, let's say 1 billion people, pirate a game, right?
Oh, okay.
And now that game didn't make the money because people pirated it, and the whole team loses their jobs. You just stole money from all those people.
No,
and potentially ruin those people's lives. No, you can't disagree with that.
I can and I do, because that implies necessarily that those 1 billion people would have bought the game otherwise. That like for every pirated download, they're losing 1 sale. But if all 1 billion of those people weren't going to buy the game either way, let's say none of them pirated it, but also they weren't going to buy it, the whole team loses their job. They didn't lose any money.
In the theoretical world, the Twitter strike actually worked and people actually did it. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, no one's doing Twitter strikes.
The Twitter strike worked.
like just last week, there was some dumb fucking Twitter strike where we weren't supposed to buy anything that day or something.
Wait, what?
I'm like, well, I just don't have money to buy anything anyway, so like, I'm still not participating in this. Yeah, exactly, because no one fucking cares.
Nobody.
You know what
cares.
I mean? Huh?
Nobody cares.
Nobody fucking cares. And so it's just like, yeah, if a Twitter strike actually worked, then yes, you would be taking money from, because the money that game would have made would have then generated profit for that company. And I'm not saying everyone has profit share. I'm not saying that. But like, if you're a lead artist on something, you're not an asshole, right? Like, you're not an executive, you're a lead artist. Well, you might be, sure.
They have an art degree.
You might not be. Right?
They have an art degree.
I mean, you kind of need one to be a game artist, no?
Yeah. So they're probably an asshole.
No, I don't think so.
Art degree?
Art degree? You think people with art degrees are assholes? Nah.
You talk to a lot of art degree holders? It's a tough bag out there.
There's a lot of...
It's like a...
There's some interesting folks, but like, they're not bad.
Like, I almost went to the Art Institute of Portland. I don't know if people know that or not. I don't really talked about that. I was scouting campus. I was like out there talking to people. I went to the Art Institute of Portland for a little bit. I was like, yo, I'm going to be a graphic designer. Let me tell you this. I talked to like 22 dudes in that building, and I was like, fuck that whole job. That ain't happening.
Well, I mean,
art degree, that's a toughie.
Not all of them are bad.
You know who probably is like a chill guy? Accounting.
No.
Yep.
No. Some fucking numbers dickhead who's like,
he's probably just some
actually, like, fuck off.
He's probably just some sweet little acoustic guy, just hanging out, doing his thing.
I know a couple people that did accounting. Let me tell you, the worst people, you don't want to be with them. You don't want to even be around them. Fucking annoying. Little fucking.
I might be biased because my mom's an accountant.
Oh, well, your mom might be one of the good ones. You know?
Yeah.
This one was a little vampire, little fucking social vampire, little bitch.
Yeah.
Shout out if you know who I'm talking about.
But I don't think there can be a crime without a victim. I don't think that can happen. I think any crime without a victim is actually not a crime at all. It's just something that some guy decided he didn't like personally, and fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the case. No,
I think I think that's it. Yeah.
No,
I think for a crime to matter, someone has to be able to observe a crime happened without having seen the crime. Like, if I go to a jewelry store and steal all the shit, and no one saw me and there's no cameras, that store owner is going to show up and be like, oh, where's all my shit? Like, someone's going to notice. If I jaywalk at 4 a.m. and no one's around, didn't happen. No one knows.
Well, it's funny we get to this point in the episode, right? Because we come back to this one thing.
Jaywalking?
That is a chaotic
No. I don't think
process.
it is. I don't think it is.
You wanting to break a law because it doesn't actually affect anyone but yourself.
I don't want to break laws. I just happen to break laws.
I just happen to break the laws I deem are worth breaking. That is chaotic.
Yeah. Wow.
That's chaotic. Well, you just agreed, but also it is chaotic.
Well, listen.
It's a chaotic mindset.
Is it though?
It is. Yeah. Does bread taste like bread? Yeah. Does a
there's a
duck
lot of
quack?
different bread.
Yes. Yeah, but like bread is bread.
No, there's a lot of different breads. There's cakey breads and bready breads.
Sure. But
some breads taste like cake.
If I show you a piece of bread, you're gonna be like, oh, that's bread. Right? If I show you a duck, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a duck.
What if it's a cake? What if you cut into a duck
carbonara? That's a carbonara. Well, then it's not.
That's kind of a contended issue, actually. The carbonara one. That's where's kind of a fence to sit on that one. There's sides.
Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
If a duck quacks, it's a duck. We agree? Ducks quack.
Yeah, ducks quack, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
People who
some
feel like
go,
breaking. Sure. And some people who like breaking laws that only they deem are worthy to break. That is chaotic. Welcome to the club.
Listen, I'm trying to jaywalk. I'm not Casey Anthony. You know what I mean?
We didn't say you're committing crimes. You didn't say you're killing anybody. However, you're picking and choosing the crimes you want to commit. You're chaotic. If you can spin breaking a law into, because like jaywalking isn't a law that's put in place for like
any reason at all. I agree.
No. Jaywalking laws are put into place because if you cross at a non-designated crossing, and a driver, for instance, you're crossing a road and they're not expecting you to cross at that point, they can not only kill you, but you could also facilitate killing them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're breaking the law and putting yourself around. You're putting not only yourself in danger, but you're putting all the drivers on the road that you're trying to cross in danger.
Yeah, you should never jaywalk when there's cars around. That is for sure true.
You should just never jaywalk.
But it's inconvenient to not jaywalk.
But that thought process is like saying, there's a red light and no one's on the road right now. I should just turn right and turn left into my subdivision.
That's a fascinating example.
And here's the thing. I don't do that because if the red light's red, I'm just not going because that's safety.
Yeah, well, I agree with you because cars are very fast.
True. Even if I'm going slow, even if I'm in a slow car, I'm just not going to do it. Even if there's a stop sign and no one's around and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm the only guy on the road, I'm still going to stop at the stop sign because that's the law.
If I was at a 4-way stop and it's the middle of the night.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is,
if I had reduced visibility because of trees or buildings or something, I'll stop.
Yeah, sure. You should just stop all the time. But what I'm saying is, so adding that back to your thing about jaywalking, you should just not jaywalk because it's like those other things, pretty much beat for beat. No. And also, chaotic.
I don't think they're even similar. And I don't know that.
I think you'll sleep better tonight.
Similar.
Hear me out. You'll sleep better tonight if you just accept the fact. You're a little. And by a little, more than a fourth. So like less than half, more than a fourth. Less than half, more than a fourth.
Less
chaotic.
Than half more.
And guess
you mean
what?
A third? Are you trying to say a third?
No. A little more than a third, but a little less than a half.
Oh, more than a third.
You're almost right there.
Okay, I see. I see. Like 4/9.
Kinda. Anyway, chaotic. You are, and you can't beat the allegations. And it's in 4K.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Well, here's my question.
Wave, actually.
Here's my question.
Sure.
If you are, let's say, filling out a government form.
Okay.
And it wants your ethnicity. Do you check
Okay.
every ethnicity or the one you're the most of?
I check the ones that pertain to me, yes.
All of them?
There's one that says mixed race, and you put down what your mixed race is.
So
So if you're a
we
mixed
agree.
race, you put
Right.
that.
So whatever's
So
most
you don't
accurate.
lie.
So whatever's
Like,
most accurate.
Like, I don't do what one of our senators did and then put Cherokee Indian when I'm not Cherokee Indian, right?
Sure.
And,
so it's
and
whatever's
actually,
most accurate.
No. It's what is accurate. And what
Sure.
I'm trying to tell you is what
well,
is
some people
accurate
aren't
right
on
now.
the list. Hold on, let's be inclusive. There's an other box.
Sure. And what I'm saying, right?
Uh-huh.
You're not the other box. And you're definitely not lawful good. And so where we're getting at is what we're getting at is on this form you would check mark chaotic and then something else. I don't care whether it's neutral or good. That's fine.
But that's the thing though, right?
Sure.
Is that if I'm less than half but more than a third, it's not like the most that I am. And if I'm not the most that thing,
sure.
When people ask for your alignment, you don't give them multiple alignments.
Yeah, you give them the alignment that pertains to you. So you don't say chaotic, neutral, good. You say chaotic, good.
Right.
Because that's
and if
kind
you're
of
more lawful
you are.
good than chaotic good, then you would say lawful good. Because it's the one that's more accurate.
Sure. And then if you were true good, you would say I'm true good. That means you're all good. But you're not either of those things. And you're definitely not the other things. So that what leads us to believe here.
Well, it just seems like I'm more lawful good than not.
No. What I'm saying is actually the lawful's not in there because you're not lawful. You're chaotic, and your percentage is there's a percent of chaos, and there's a percent of good in you as a person in D&D and out of D&D.
Surely you meant lawful and chaotic.
No, lawful's not there because you're not lawful. No.
Because
you break laws.
I see what we're saying. I got it.
Actually, in real life, in daily life, you break laws on quite a daily basis. Actually, so yeah. So you're actually not lawful. If you could imagine, you're not lawful at all.
What do you mean at all? Because I follow more laws than I break.
But you break laws.
But I follow more than I don't.
A lawful character would not break laws. You would see a law and you go, I shouldn't break that.
No, sure they would.
No.
Lawful characters break laws all the time.
No.
I think so.
I won't allow you to.
I feel like Superman breaks laws. Pretty lawful guy.
Superman's an alien. You're not an alien. You're a human. You're chaotic.
Well, Captain America breaks laws. He's a lawful guy.
He is a super soldier. Doesn't count. You're not.
Still a guy.
Nope.
Wonder Woman breaks laws.
No.
She's just a girl with a lasso.
She's definitely not just a girl with a lasso. Don't fucking gaslight this chat. She's an Amazonian, whatever the fuck that.
Hey, take it up with Linda Carter, okay?
No.
She's just a pink pony girl at the Pink Pony Club. She's just dancing around.
Speaking of Wonder Woman, her game just got canceled.
I did hear that.
Yeah, from me.
But here's the thing. Well, true. But here's the thing. You imply that I break laws. You've been implying that I break laws. Yeah, I don't know that I do because here's the thing. Let's say for example, I pirate some stuff. Now, am I stealing anything? If purchasing it isn't owning it, how is pirating it stealing it?
Well, purchasing is owning it because the media you're stealing has physical media.
Yeah, but I'm not pirating the physical media. I'm pirating the digital media, which, if you recall, has an EULA that says that I don't own it. So
however, you have a chance to buy the physical media, and then you would own it.
No one buys physical media.
I buy physical media. I have physical media all back here. All this whole shelf back here you can't see. That's all Blu-rays of anime that I own. Are some of them, most of them are on my Plex server, mixed in with other ones. But I'm just saying, and here's the thing, right? I'm not saying that I'm not chaotic. I agree.
Well, no, sure.
That I'm chaotic. It's getting you to understand that you're chaotic and you're not going to win this because because what we don't want, hear me out. What we don't want is movie night to turn into like a rehabilitation slash getting you sober on the idea that you are actually this, because we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that every Friday.
Here's the
Everyone knows.
problem, though.
Everyone knows.
Here's the problem with what you're saying, though.
Okay.
And I respect where you're coming from, to be clear. Here's the problem with what you're saying, is that when
audio
you
listeners, he's looking up at the sky trying to come up with any type of way to circumvent this. It's not going to work.
Audio listeners, I just take a moment to process and articulate. Now, here's the thing. When you are talking about pirating digital media is theft because you didn't buy the physical media equivalent, right? That implies that there is one less physical media unit somewhere because of what I have done. But that's not logistically true. The same number of physical media units exist at the same spots. I have affected nothing regarding the physical media availability or quantification. I have only made a copy of a digital media that again has an EULA that would suggest I don't own it. Right? So if I don't own it, how did I steal it?
You know, I hate to say this. I hate to be that guy.
But how did I steal it?
When you have to jump through so many hoops to tell us how you're not chaotic, that in itself is a chaotic trait.
Is this like a real gangsters don't run situation? Like the fact that I'm running it all makes me not a real gangster? I see.
Here's the thing. It's okay to be chaotic. I think chaotic's good in a way. You're chaotic good. Chaotic doesn't have to mean bad. Chaotic just means, you know, you'll break the law if you need to. You know, if you want to, you'll do it. Like if a law's dumb, you're gonna break it anyway. That's not bad.
Lawful characters break laws.
Yeah, but you steal things.
So do lawful characters.
Yeah, but lawful characters usually don't do that.
But they can.
But they don't.
But I do, and like, I can, and I did.
But here's the thing. You're not lawful.
I'm so lawful, though.
Well, I don't wanna make people angry that we're staying on this topic too long. I won't bring it up anymore. Just know.
Are people angry? Are you getting DMs?
No.
Are we getting flamed right now? Did I read chat? Oh no.
No.
Okay.
I just think we all know it, and it's just getting you to like get there. It'll happen eventually. Like,
I don't think I will.
It's just like, you know what it is? You know those guys who, man, they have one hair left on their head and they're really holding on to it. You know what I mean?
Don't Charlie Brown me right now.
And so
I'm not Charlie Brown. Do not Charlie Brown me right now.
You have those guys, and you basically are holding on to those last couple strands of hair, and I get it. It's your safety blanket. It's like what you're used to, is what makes you feel safe. But just know you're actually chaotic.
See, but what I'm reading, I googled the lawful alignment characters ever break laws. I googled it.
What's the AI thing say? What are you reading?
It says, while lawful characters generally uphold order and rules, they might break laws if their personal code or higher moral obligation dictates it, though.
Yeah, but breaking a law to like jaywalk or do other stuff, that doesn't fall into that category.
My personal code is to not be inconvenienced by someone else's laws.
Sure. If the cat has no hair, it's still a cat. Sure. However, right? However, though,
but my personal code.
Sure. But if we took all of the personality traits of all of those things, we list them out. Everyone in your Discord, everyone who's ever heard you in my stream, and everyone who's ever been in your stream, chaotic is something they're gonna pick. And the other thing, they can pick whatever they want. Doesn't matter. The chaotic thing, I think, is between all of us, we kind of all agree the chaos is.
I know.
You do bring that.
Yes, that's right. And that's why I have to try so hard to correct everyone.
It's tough that, and that's the thing, right? You're holding space for something that's not there anymore.
Yeah. I see.
You're holding space. You're holding on to that last couple threads of hair there. But you don't, like, it's not, you lost the war's been lost. And so there
Mm-hmm.
you can't gaslight the troops back into thinking that you're lawful good anymore. It's just the cat's out of the bag. We know too much now.
I see.
We're nowheres now. We're nowheres now. And here's the thing. I don't even think it's
see.
bad that you're chaotic good. I think that's a good thing. Because like, have you been to one of your streams? Because it's kind of like that.
My streams are a little unstructured.
A little chaos. What what's another
so.
word for unstructured? Chaotic. If you could
Disorderly?
imagine. Disorderly, chaotic, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, mix it all together.
Because now we're saying that a lack of order is chaos, and that's crazy.
It is kind of the same thing.
No, I don't think that holds up. But
so anyway, I don't wanna
are paladins always lawful?
belabor. They should be, if they're paladins, yeah.
I see.
Now, evil paladin, what is that? Is that Death Knight?
Are there those?
Kinda. A
Does
dark
that
paladin?
exist?
Yeah.
Oh. There's no chaotic paladins?
I wouldn't think so, because paladins stand for light and stand for law and order. Law and justice.
But if they stand
whatever.
for light, then how are they evil ones?
Because they stand for like paladin to me is like justice, law, order.
Yeah, so they're all lawful good, right?
You're not a paladin.
No, but I'm just saying, like, surely paladins kill motherfuckers sometimes.
That's not against the law if they're doing it.
Murder is like super against the law.
But not in the old, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Murder's super against the law everywhere, all the time. It's fine. You can. I'm rebranding to saying paladin, to be clear. Go ahead.
Ew. That's tough.
Don't ew at that.
That's tough. It's
Paladins
are kind of goofy.
What?
Paladins are what you play when you're like a fucking 12-year-old and you're, oh, it's so cool. Like,
paladins are cool.
Paladins are for children.
Excuse me. They're oath
paladins
keepers,
are for children.
And that's tight.
Fucking oath keepers. Let me fucking tell you about an oath keeper, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you about
Go ahead.
an oath keeper.
They're
pussies.
What? I'll have you know.
The paladins in WoW are kind of boring. I don't know. I'm not a paladin guy.
Brother, you better catch this lay on hands. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Lay on hands?
How
do you know about the lore of lay on hands?
Excuse? You think I don't know some stuff about some stuff?
Oh my god, he's nice.
I know a thing or two, brother. I played Baldur's Gate 3.
Interesting.
I know a thing
WoW
or
is
two.
kind of based off of like old school kind of D&D kind of vibes. So
yeah,
there are a lot of crossovers. Lay on hands. You have
Cure Light
Wounds. Circle of Healing. I think is in D&D. We got something like that.
Yo, Circle of Healing is one that you can get in Heroes of Hammerwatch too. Classic. Yeah, it's a good ass game. Heroes of Hammerwatch. I don't know if you played it or not.
I have not.
It's a tight fucking game. It's like a
I have
dungeon.
A lot of games I need to play.
I don't want to call it a dungeon crawler exactly. I don't know what you would call that, but it's like got like a little city expand. Like it's like the say. It's like you can like upgrade the church and upgrade the tavern and upgrade the town hall and all this shit. And like you run through this like they're procedurally generated stages, which kind of screams dungeon crawler, but they're in like a set order every time. I don't know if that matters or not. Maybe it does.
No, it definitely wouldn't be a roguelite at that point. It would probably be a dungeon crawler, I'd imagine. Dungeon crawler doesn't have to be randomized. I don't think so either. But they are random because that's where
but they're random. It's like there's always like 3 stages of mines and then 3 stages of the dungeon and
random?
3 stages. But then those are randomly laid out. Yeah.
So that would be kind of roguelite then, right?
Yeah, like a roguelite city expansion dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's a Hammerwatch goes hard.
I have to check it out.
Yeah. I would be a paladin, but it's fine. Just so we're all on the same page.
It's tough. I don't align, Don't align with the whole paladin thing. Because here's the thing.
You think they're for kids, huh?
WoW's kind of dabbled in this, and I think it's interesting. The whole too much light, kind of bad. too much light can be kind of bad, right? Because like in WoW, like the void is
Mhm.
chaos, light is order, right? They kind of
Sure.
set it up
Yeah.
that way.
Right.
And there is a scene in it where we help the light they're called light forged Draenei. They're
Okay.
light forged, which means they're forged in the light of one of the gods, which are called Naru, right?
Yeah.
A lot of technical talk. Anyway, we're being helped by someone corrupted by demon blood, essentially. So he's like half demon, half elf.
Sure.
And the Naru, the god, goes like, "Hey, I'm gonna cleanse you," but they don't say like, "Hey, I'm gonna cleanse you and you're gonna be fine." It's more like, "Hey, cleansing you means we're just gonna fucking like explode you." It's one of those.
Oh.
But the guy like just
Sure.
helped us. So he's not evil, actually. He's good. But
Uh-huh.
he's like aligned with chaos magic, which is dark magic, which is demons, right? And so it's this weird juxtaposition of the light's trying to murder this guy. In the light,
Okay.
it means they're trying to help him, but helping him means
Okay.
killing him. Because killing
Yeah.
him means getting
Uh-huh.
rid of the corruption.
Right.
So it's like the fine print means like, hey, we're gonna cleanse you. Cleansing you means in clause 6 of the contract, you're getting murdered, exploded in light.
Right. So lawful
So
motherfuckers
like,
be murdering some dudes.
yeah. So like, I just thought it's interesting, the whole like light and dark thing, and like how
Right.
light's always portrayed as good, but like too much of the sauce of anything can be kind of bad. It's one of
You know, in
those.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon is a light monster and it's the bad guy, and Dark Magician's a dark monster and it's the good guy. So they'd be hitting that a little bit.
I fucking hate Yu-Gi-Oh so much sometimes. I like what it's come to, what it is now.
What do you mean? Like the cartoon or the card game or both?
My buddy went out to, I think, Chile or somewhere where they're doing the Worlds. He went
Sure.
out there for well, I just said Worlds, and he did like a video, like a snap of them playing.
Sure.
And it's just the most cringe. Like, you just make sure the other person can't play.
Oh, it's been that for like 20 years, yeah. That's like some 2006
Yeah.
type shit, yeah.
I mean, I'm coming from like Battle City, right? When the game
No,
used to be a
even
game.
then. Even then. Yeah. It was
I
bad,
didn't
dude.
I never played that kind of stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
I was summoning Karibo and like swords revealing light type shit. You know what I mean? I'm on that vibe.
Right. Nah, back
I'm
in the
using
day,
Crush
back in the
Card
day.
to infect
Crush
the
Card's
field.
tough.
You know what I mean?
But like, yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
like, nah, back in the day though, bro, there was Royal Decree, Imperial Order, skill drain.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, brother. Yeah.
You know,
Like
we almost did it. We almost did it.
Hmm.
We almost went an episode not talking about Yu-Gi-Oh or the other thing.
What?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying we almost did it.
Like an achievement though. Like
yeah,
it's
like an achievement. Not
that
like a
seems
bad
like
thing. Just like, hey, we did it. Yeah.
why are we yaying if it's I feel like okay, wait a minute. Okay, hold on.
I don't. So here's the thing, right?
I didn't even bring up
I
the
think
other thing.
I've been vocal about this. I'm not really a TCG enjoyer because I think it's just a money sink. It's
Right.
literally you throw your money into a fire pit and watch your hard-earned money go away. And the same could be said about gaming, but at least I have something to play. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But cards, you know what I mean? Like, you have to continue putting money. Like, if I buy Elden Ring, I can play Elden Ring. I don't have to buy
Well, with
Elden
internet
Ring's new
connection, yeah.
pack. And then I can't, I have to buy the Synchro Summon pack, and then the fucking Lightning Lords of fucking Chaos booster pack set. You know what I mean? Like, I have to do all this shit. And I'm just like, can I just play the fucking game? Like, because here's the thing. You can't just play a card game and not put money into it constantly. Because then your best friend is going to buy the booster box or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to have all the new cards. And then you're going to sit there like a fucking dumb bitch having the old set, you know, season 1 of Magic type shit. And you're going to be like, I can't play anymore.
Yeah.
It's dumb mechanic of a game. But I get it. It's just built for money. Built for money sinks.
Yeah.
Warhammer 40K. It's just built for you to buy little minifigures to fight little minifigures. And you can't
Yeah.
borrow your friend's minifigures because they're his. You have to use yours. And it's like, who has money for this? I don't have money for this.
Well, let me tell you about Genshin Impact Genius Invocation TCG. It's a card game you can play with your friends in Genshin Impact, and all of the cards are earned with in-game currency, and you don't even have the option to buy them even if you wanted to. And
Love
there's no
that.
booster packs. It's singles only.
And you know what? Legends of Runeterra did this when it first came out. You just bought the cards with the currency you get with the game. Didn't have to buy cards. That's good for, like, I like that. Marvel Snap. You know Marvel Snap. I've talked about Marvel Snap. You said kind of shit game. You know what they don't do? You can't just log in and buy every single card.
I said Snap was a shit game? Surely not.
Yeah. You made fun of me for playing it.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's not like a shit game, though.
Oh, it was just, it was the me thing.
Yeah, yours goofy as hell.
Oh, okay.
Parentheses,
yeah, no.
Parentheses, you're the best.
No, that's amazing. I agree, by the way.
It's just
no,
a goofy
but the other part, not the goofy thing. No, but like you log into Marvel Snap, you can't buy every card previous to what you have. It's just impossible for you to do in game. You can't do that.
Wait, what do you mean?
Marvel Snap is built in a way where you can't just throw all your money at it and get every card you want.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's impossible. It's built to be impossible to do that mechanically. There is no store in the game that does that.
Yeah.
It has a store, but it doesn't have a store that allows you to buy every single card like a like for example, Hearthstone. A new Hearthstone pack comes out and they have they have the $100 version which you get every card in the pack. You don't have to even play the game, you just get it. For an online game, it's just cringe to me that you can do that. It makes it impossible because then you have to right?
So you're telling me you can buy in Modern Hearthstone, there's like a version of the purchase where you get the whole pack in like a playset, not like single.
No, you buy like it gives you all the legendary cards and you get like 80 packs to open, which 80 packs you're getting every card at that point.
Oh, but you could get unlucky hypothetically.
It's built to basically be like you're getting 80 packs, but really you're getting the whole set.
Got it.
And even if you got unlucky with some cards, you just turn them into essence and you just buy the cards you want from the 80 fucking packs you got. There's no way you're not getting the full set from that. And it's like $150. It's just kind of cringe to me, you know? You know what I mean?
I guess that's better than buying loose packs $600 deep and hoping, but also yuck.
It's yuck because it makes you not want to play the game. I tried to play one because they did a Hearthstone. So Blizzard does these crossover events where like play a couple games of Hearthstone and you get something in WoW. Play a couple, play an hour of WoW, get something in Hearthstone. You know what I mean? In these like anniversary events. So I had to do like 10 games in Hearthstone. Let me fucking tell you. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me fucking tell you. Can I tell you something?
Go ahead, please.
I'm telling you. I'm a teller.
Tell me all. Yeah.
It was the worst 10 games of my life because you're just playing against people. You're playing. Here's my issue.
Yeah.
This might have changed recently. I don't know. I don't play the game, but I definitely won't play the game because of this experience. And they should understand this. Other players will feel this way. When you play a game and have a shit experience because someone has 10 years of cards advantage over you, you're not going to play that game again. That game's fuck all. You know what I mean? Fuck that game.
Interesting.
Because here's the thing. It's different when it's a physical card game and you could go play with friends and like borrow their cards and shit and like put a deck together or borrow a deck from somebody. You can't do that in an online TCG, right?
Yeah. Well, plus there's like proxies too.
Yeah, you're fucked. It's not fun. You know what I mean? It takes the fun out of it. And I'm not even saying they shouldn't have 10 years of cards on me because they played for 10 years. But I'm saying to be at their level, I would have to spend $150 times whatever fucking 20 expansion sets they have. Probably more now at this point.
Yeah.
To keep up with what's going on.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And if it's ranked play, then I have to buy every set that's allowed in that ranked session at that moment, that season, and play that. And it's just too much for me. That's why I kind of nope out of card games. Auto battlers I can get my head around because it's a new season every time they change the season up, and I don't have to buy anything. I just play the game.
You say that, but if I wanted to have mini Lux running around doing booms for me, that's gotcha. And I have to gotcha for mini Lux.
That is gotcha. That is gotcha. However,
I want that mini
will
Lux so
say,
fucking bad. It's crazy. I don't even play.
Yeah, I have my mini Yasuo. I'm chilling on that.
That's tight.
You know what's crazy? I wasn't on stream when this happened, but I swear to God, hope to die. This happened. First pull on mini Yasuo, got him instantly. That's like a 1%er. That's like less than a 1%. And when I tell you, every Discord I was in where people play TFT, and I linked that shit so fucking hard.
Must be nice.
It was crazy. Good things like that don't happen to me. Let's be real. It doesn't happen to me very often. You know what I mean? But it was great.
Happened that time.
It did, yes.
Happened that time. Well, congratulations. That's tight. Yeah, I do find that in my brain, I want mini Lux, and I know I don't play TFT, and I never will. But I want mini Lux anyway. And that's like a fascinating concept in my brain that I want things that I know I have no use for. I don't know how to explain that. Like, I don't have like a good way to articulate.
And it, you know, the hate for that might just be the fact I'm not really a big card enjoyer anyway.
Sure.
I find card games, like the issue with me and why I like online card games more than in real life card games, the amount of time that you spend having to be like, hey, can I read that card? It's a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially, the fucking comment section is longer than sometimes the fucking art themselves. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, the little text box is very big.
It's like, fuck, guys, can we just do one ability? Can a card have one ability? Fuck me.
Yeah, it's so funny you say that, because there's like these things that dropped maybe a decade ago, like 9 years ago, called pendulum monsters. And they're cards that are both spells and monsters. So they have two boxes, one for the spell effect and one for the monster effect. And also sometimes they have like 4 or 5 effects as a spell and 4 or 5 effects as a monster.
Yeah.
So like they have like 2 boxes that are each like, you know, this much of a card when the card's that tall. Like that's a lot of card.
At that point, you're a DBD killer.
I wish I knew what you meant.
They just have a lot of abilities that
current
DBD killers that just come out and have like a billion abilities. You're like, why is this even a thing? Or like a lead character, like the lead characters now are like, can we have just one kit, not like a painter that has fucking 74 combination of abilities? Can we go fuck ourselves with that?
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? Hawaii or Huawei or whatever the fuck his name is. Like, can we just not?
Hawaii, yeah.
Hawaii, yeah.
Huawei phones, yeah. Yeah, that is an interesting guy. He seems not very good, but I feel like he has to be really, really good, because anyone with that many abilities is probably like an Elise or a Lee Sin, where the really high skill cap is insane. But I haven't fought a good one yet.
If you build it correctly, it does kind of slap when you hit the right combinations. I played him a little bit in Howling Abyss.
And me now, I'm just a Lux player, brother. I don't know, but no, I'm just a Lux player.
Let me tell you something.
I'm just a little Lux player guy.
Brother, can I tell you something? Can I say something? Can I be a sayer right now?
Yeah.
Can I be a sayer?
Yeah.
What a good day today was.
Today was a great day.
We chewed through a lot today. We kind
went
of
crazy
fucking did
today,
it.
brother.
We kind of fucking did it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We were kind of them.
I am a little concerned about watching Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. 2021, 2025, or 2021, 2026. That's going to suck. But, yeah, man, we went crazy. We went Insano style.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
As usual, as always, you're such a... What a joy you are. What a light. What a beacon.
I was going to say the same thing about you if I'm being so fucking for real.
Oh, me?
On you,
This little
yeah.
guy?
This little guy, right
Oh my
here.
god.
It was a good time. It's always a good time with you, honestly.
It's always a good time with you. You got anything going on today?
Oh, well, not today, but I will say this. We had a packed weekend coming up and week. I don't know if I told you. Everyone should know. We got a 1K follower celebration slash
Yup.
affiliate anniversary subathon uncapped, baby. The big
That's true. That's true. That's
uncappers.
true.
So that's gonna be starting on Saturday. If you're listening to this, it's been one day after the subathon started. So come check us out over on the stream.
True. Yeah, this comes out on
Yes,
Sunday. It started on
Sunday.
Saturday. So
I don't know if you caught this or not. Did you catch this last week? I put the podcast. I'm a little goofy guy.
I think I know what you're going to mention here, and some people prefer night listening, so it's fine. Some people prefer night listening. I don't
know what I was doing, but I put it to release at 10 p.m. instead of 10 a.m. That's kind of funny. I got the ping, and I'm like, why is this going out right now? Out of all times now?
I'll tell you what, though.
Hit me.
AM and PM? That's just a hemisphere apart. Same deal.
True. Yeah, but honestly, I think it's going to be a good time. It's the biggest event I've ever done, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You must be so excited, too, to play Genshin, Infinity Nikki. You're going to be playing...
let me tell you.
Yeah, you must be really excited about those.
Hey, I'm just saying, if it gets brought my way, if it falls out of the sky and I have to play it, I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Because I'm sure whoever donated for me to play it, I enjoy very much. And to make them happy, I also want to be happy.
Yeah.
And we'll all be happy.
Yeah.
Together.
Probably going to be playing a lot of Pokedoku.
And you know what's even crazy? You know what's even crazier?
Yeah,
I have every Hoyoverse game installed just in case.
All of them.
I was a installer last night. We got the ZZZZ. We got the train one.
Wow.
And
I
got
train
Genshin.
one. Yeah. Wait, what about the others?
I don't know about the others. I just know those ones are the popular ones.
Oh, like Guns Girl Z and Hokai Gakuen second, and Tears of Themis. What?
Couldn't match.
Honkai
Could
Impact
not care less.
2.
No, none of those.
Oh my god.
I still don't even know about the whole Impact thing, the third, the second, the fourth. I don't fucking understand all of that. I don't even care to at this point.
Oh, sure.
It's just a lot.
Yeah, the names are goofy for sure.
I the big three I have. The big three. To me, anyway. The big three.
Yeah. Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering Wave. I might have Wuthering Waves still installed.
Wuthering. Werther's Originals. Yeah.
Yeah, Werther's Originals Waves.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get through some of those games. I think we're gonna do some Red Dead Redemption.
Sure.
We got an AFK game to play while we're sleeping, eeping.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, heard about that.
Got a Vowed popping off during the subathon at some point. We're gonna try to beat. My goal is to try to beat that game during the subathon.
Really?
We're gonna try to beat it. Yeah, we're trying. This subathon is gonna be a subathon to try to beat some games in the library. You know what I mean? We got a load of games that just need to be beaten. You know what I mean? We also have some key mailer games that I'm gonna play, just some one shots to do some reviews of. So that'll be fun too at some point.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't want to spoil any. No.
Yeah, don't leak. Yeah, keep it in the can. But
I don't want to keep talking about myself, but like we got some stuff, like some personal incentives for people. We have some stretch goals. There's going to be a clip contest. People can put clips into the subathon channel in Discord. Sure. And then at the end of the subathon, I'll pick 2 clips that were like my favorite from the whole thing. And then those guys will get a prize, whoever they are. We have some prizes going on. We got a spin wheel with also prizes on it as well. Some cool prizes as well as some like redeems from the stream. They're like pretty popular, pretty poppin'.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of like a lot of stuff going on. A lot of
that's
good stuff.
So fascinating. I don't know if we've talked about this privately.
Sure.
I think we have not.
Sure.
Maybe I'm putting you on the spot. I hope I'm not. If your uncapped subathon goes for very successfully, you'll be alive for quite some time.
Yeah, we're not going to skimp out on. We are going to scam. So there's going to be no timer scam.
Right.
While we're sleeping, the timer will not be going.
Wow. That is big.
However, it is big, yeah. However, while we are awake and alive and on stream, the timer will be going.
Yeah.
And we
But
will be
within
sleeping, obviously.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
But like within the scope of that, right? Within the scope of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you should happen to be still doing subathon around 11 a.m. next Friday.
Yeah, we're still doing it. We're doing the
we're still
subathon edition.
Subathon edition
of
live.
the pos-
Okay.
Yeah. We're doing it. We're not stopping.
Okay. Bet. I was just saying.
I mean, I might take like a little lunch break or something right before the pod just to kind of like.
Sure. Do you? Are you gonna have
sleeping.
like? Are you like pausing timer for pod?
No, pod's still live stream. I think we're still going through it.
Okay.
Now, I don't think we're gonna like. I don't think we're gonna do like. So my thing is, I have. People can request games obviously through the personal incentives, right? I have some collabs that are like set in stone from like just what we're doing already. So like podcasts, for instance. So if someone comes in and wants me to play a game, that's going to start after the podcast. So we're not going to scam you on the time, obviously. So if we're in the middle of our thing, their game, what they want me to play, will be after that.
Right. Yeah.
If I'm doing my collab on Saturdays with Jacob, I'm doing that collab with Jacob, and then after the collab with Jacob, if someone had donated play this game, we're doing that after.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How exciting. That's so fun.
Yeah. I'm trying to make it as not, you know, I want people to get value out of what they're doing, and I want to be able to not only express my appreciation for everyone, but also I want people to feel like they're getting every bit of content they can out of it, right?
No, sure, of course.
Because you're making me play a game because you probably think I either don't like the game or like it's gonna be funny to watch me fumble in the game, right?
Sure.
So like I want to make sure I'm giving that to the people who want that. Essentially. Yeah. So it'll be fun, I think. It'll be a good time.
That's so exciting. Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
And you know, we're gonna just go until we can't go. I mean, I'm gonna be healthy with it. Like I'm not gonna do anything crazy. We're not gonna do like multiple 24s or anything like that. But the stream will continue going as long as it can until it like gets banned or something. You know what I mean?
Sure.
If we hit 48, I'm just gonna hit the restart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
pop,
it's
pop
just
on the
pop. Yep. Yeah. Pop. We're back. You know?
Yeah.
There will be something on stream the whole time we're doing it. Essentially.
Damn, my man's in there. Hell yeah, brother. That's tight. Love it.
Yeah.
And that's tomorrow, which is yesterday for the listeners that are listening on a different platform.
Saturday, 1 p.m.
Saturday, 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Well, 1 p.m. your time.
Central. Yeah,
Central
1 p.m.
time.
Central. Yeah.
Which is 2 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 a.m.
Pacific.
Which is...
I don't know Mountain Time. Mountain Time's a weird one.
I think 3:30 in Newfoundland, Canada.
Got him. Tuned in yesterday, yeah, exactly.
Tuned in yesterday,
what do you got
baby.
going on? What do you got going on?
Oh,
anything
dog,
fun?
I'm big chilling. You know, just nothing crazy. Just running through the same old. Babe and me been. Yo, we talked about this. Picking up Borderlands 1, 2, 3, playing through them a little bit. We were talking about doing that a little bit.
Yeah.
I showed Babe some Borderlands gameplay last night. Just like a little Firestone intro, you know.
Okay.
She was like, "Yo, this seems tight."
Okay.
It came out. It was revealed in a conversation there. Little Babe, we talked about this. We were surprised that she played Fortnite for 5 goddamn years. A long time to play Fortnite. Turns out she played a little Call of Duty Zombies back in the day.
Interesting.
So she has a little bit of experience in the arena.
So she's a knower. She's definitely
a bit
a knower.
Of a knower. Bit of a knower.
That's good. Then
yeah,
she might
she seemed
enjoy
excited
Borderlands.
about it.
There's a lot of reading in Borderlands.
I will say though, had to pick up Borderlands 1 individual style, because that Handsome collection, not every game. It's just 2 and the pre-sequel. The one with everything is called the Pandora's Box collection, and it was like 45 on like G2A and everything. In G2A it was like $76, but on On like
I mean, I
Camp for
guess it's
G, it was
still a
like
good pickup if it's
39.
like $10 for 2 games. I mean, it's still okay, right?
Yeah,
It's
Handsome's
not
still not
terrible.
bad. Handsome's not
Yeah,
bad. But
I thought it
picking
had
up
more for some reason.
but picking up the Pandora's box thing for like 40, that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
kind of
lot.
tough. That's kind of
Yeah,
tough.
so we picked up just like the Game of the Year extended edition. We're gonna
Sure.
take a look at that a little bit and see what's up, and that'll be fun. And then obviously, we're gonna try to do a little Pokemon Unite. Turns out Babe's a little bit of
Okay.
a League of Legends light enjoyer, but it has to be Pokemon League of Legends, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when she said, "What's the difference?" It's just the same game. Oh my goodness. Let me tell
That
you,
is
that
tough.
hurt my heart.
Well, some people just don't know because they don't be in there. They don't be knowing. You know what I mean? And that's
They
kind of
don't be
good.
knowers.
That's
They'll
kind
be
of good to
Lux
not be knowing.
enjoyers, you know what I mean? They don't be
They
knowers.
don't be Lux enjoyers. Although, you know what? I'm going to say this, controversial yet brave. Yumi main,
Okay.
Yumi main.
Who? You?
No, fuck no. But she would be, though.
Oh, well, to be fair, the first year I played
Yumi
that game,
main.
I was Yumi main for sure. So that's what she was good though. That's what she was like actually like unironically good. She's kind of
you're thinking of different reasons. She's just a cute cat on a book.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I played her because I was bad at the game and I could just be on someone's back.
You know what it would be? Lux Yumi bot.
That's kind of sick.
You just be Lux Yumi bot.
Or like a Rakan Zaya kind of vibe. I mean, you gotta get the matching skins and all that.
But I think Rakan Zaya makes sense. I think, however, IRL, I'm Rakan, she's Zaya.
But here's what you have to do, though. Unironically, you have to flirt cringely in the game if you're going to play those two.
We already do that.
Yeah, but you got to ham it up pretty heavily. And you got to both be femboys because that's the vibe.
Of Zaya?
When people play both of those characters, it's just assumed they're both like gay femboys that are playing that.
No.
It's assumed it's a gay couple, yeah.
Well, yeah, but they're wearing our
like
race as a costume. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying like...
Nah, my culture's not their costume. We're doing it the real way. We have edgy small girl and big silly guy. We're doing it, we're for real.
I know you're for real, but I'm saying when people see you playing that...
No, I know. And that's why we can't adhere to their preconceived notion. We have to just be like, you know what I mean?
But hear me out. The bit, play into it. And
then play into it.
Play into it, yeah.
Well, Babe's got to be a femboy then.
Halfway there.
True, femme.
Yeah.
True. Wow.
Halfway there.
A 6-letter word, and she has 3 of the letters. It's actually mathematically half.
Literally, quite literally half.
Quite literally halfway there. Interesting.
Yeah, love that.
But, yeah, you know what it is. We're just kind of doing it up, and then probably going to be running through Ayuden more. That game turns out pretty good. That's exciting.
Okay. Love that.
I was thinking that game looked kind of bad after, a couple. I was like, I started out like, hey, this is tight. And then I started playing a little more, and it was like, oh, this sucks. And I played a little more, and I unlocked like the Beyblade mini game, and like the battle is like kind of tight. And, no, it's good though. That's exciting. And then, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of out here. We're vibing, living it up. Gonna keep on making my marshmallow pizza, living the dream. Very lawful behavior. And then I will, just there's nothing. There's no special events on the horizon. We got movie night obviously coming up. Relative to this being aired on Sunday, y'all missed this week, but for the live listeners right now, we're doing Sonic 1 tonight, and then the next 2 weeks are Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Running through the Sonic trilogy. It's gonna be a fun time. Actually good video game movies, God bless.
I have not seen a single Sonic movie, so I'm kind of
they go so hard.
Kind of psyched for it. Well, because I had got them, and then I didn't watch them because then you, like a movie night later, were like, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm just not gonna watch them then because I can just see them in movie night." You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's exciting.
Yeah. It will be disappointing because I'll probably end up missing the next movie night. I'd imagine.
If all goes well.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, if all doesn't go well, then at least I'll be at movie night.
True.
I mean, we can only hope for the best, but like, we can only hope for the best. But let's be honest, I don't have it like that. But you know what I mean. It just kind of will be what it is, and it will be who it is and what it is and will be.
Yeah. I will
Yeah.
say I've been showing Babe some clips of League and some League gameplay, and she keeps saying, "Wow, this looks really tight. I can't wait to play it with you. Why aren't we playing this?" So that's exciting.
Oh yeah, I
She
mean when you see it, I guess. But okay, hold on
Yeah,
though. Hold on
yeah.
though.
Well, she said,
She
"I can't wait to kill minions." That seems really like it's like a fun, relaxing
oh
little. It's like farming.
yeah, you wouldn't do it though. You wouldn't be killing the minions, unfortunately. You would be the support,
No, she
not
kind of
doing
wants to
any
be
of
like a
that.
mid laner.
Oh, that's hilarious. But you told her how you have to actually play, right?
Yeah. Mechanically, I told her about the
Mm,
unlock camera versus lock camera. She's like, "That's fine. I play games like that all the
the
time." It's
clicking to
yeah,
move.
yeah. She thinks that this is gonna be so tight. She's like, "I can't wait to play more League of Legends."
Oh my god, I have to be in that game. I need to be a
Surely,
fly
yeah.
on the wall
Well,
for that.
yeah.
Me, you, skate, her, and then some unsuspecting jungler
Just yeah, and then the random fourth.
just brought in to
Brave of
just
you to assume that Skate's not a jungler.
skate kind of presents more of a bottom to me, but I guess we'll see.
He
You
does
know,
play ADC. That's funny.
well,
Plays a lot of support pop dog. Me and him, if we're duo bot, it's a fucking crash out for the enemy team for sure.
hey, she can be mid. I'll be top. We get a jungler. We're the jungler's not gonna have a good time probably, but hey, we'll be having a good time.
Dog, I wish they never nerfed Predator. Jungle Lux was so fun.
Hear me out. The first time she gets Teemo mid, it's done. She's like, I'm not playing this game anymore. Fuck this game. Fuck this little rat. The first
But
time she gets a Malzahar mid or a Teemo mid, it's done.
oh, if she got Mal's
It's
ulted, yeah, that would be. I'm
done.
not playing this game anymore. That's true.
That's it's so fucking done.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god. And we
Well,
have to not bring her into bots. We bring her straight into like real
ranked.
game. Not ranked, but like a real normal match. Normal like pick match, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
No, this isn't Lily hate. This isn't
oh yeah, to be clear, no hate. There's zero hate
this
happening.
isn't this is hate on Teemo and Malzahar mid. This is what hate that is.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, playing as Malzahar is not fun. But
No.
well, anyway. But yeah, that's all I got going on. You know, as far as I'm concerned, boy oh
Yeah.
boy. That's where I'm at. You know, twitch.tv/SAIYANKNIGHT Sayanite, you know the drill. Twitch.tv/Sayanite come through 8 p.m. Pacific, you know the 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Pacific. When do we go live? 7 p.m. Pacific. Movie nights 8.
CDOG underscore
Oh, I'm so proud of you
twitch.com
for that.
all day long. You know,
Great job.
we just vibing.
Great job.
And
Hell
then
yeah, baby.
we've come to the point in the show where we have to figure out how to end this thing.
Yeah, that's true. We do have a number of ways that we've discussed.
Yeah. How do we do this? What should we do this time? Right.
Well, I mean,
Do we do something different? Do we do something we've done previous? What's the vibe?
well, there is like the soft fade out route. We would just keep talking about stuff and then it like trails out kind of gently and then we just but we're still
Sure.
talking the whole time and it's like one of those, but I feel like do we have the technology for that?
Probably not.
Oh, yeah. Well, then when in Rome, am I right?
Facts.
You know what to do.